Good evening and welcome to episode 1 of Journeys Through the Radiant Citadel, right here on Penny Dragon Games. Journeys Through the Radiant Citadel is published by Wizards of the Coast, and I have completely disassembled and reassembled it to suit my own twisted plans, so I do hope you enjoy. My name is Dave Gibson, and I am the Dungeon Master. First up, we have a few announcements to get through before we start tonight's adventure. Charge your particle cannons, prime your plasma engines, and prepare your synaptic relays for a D&D 5e science fiction game you've been waiting for. Because Penny Dragon Games have just launched a new Kickstarter for Waystar. Waystar is a new Dungeons & Dragons 5e conversion that uses familiar rules and preserves the fast-paced nature of the 5e system so many enjoy. Waystar is designed to do 3 things. 1, to use familiar rules so you can hit the ground running with minimal effort. 2, to create a fast-paced, immersive, action-packed experience. And 3, to accommodate campaigns that feel like your favorite science fiction media. Waystar was fully funded in 30 minutes, and we've already smashed through 9, or is it 10? Is it 9? 9 stretch goals. Only 3 more remain. Keep an eye on the chat and click the link when it pops up to jump straight over to the Kickstarter. Once again, we've hit September on Twitch, which means that users can get up to 30% off subs this month. So there's no better time to hit that sub button, which will allow you to give inspiration to a player of your choice. And let me tell you, they are going to need it. You can buy merch for all of the other streams on Penny Dragon's merch store right now. Just click the link in the chat when it pops up and it will direct you right over there. You can also click the merch section on Penny Dragon's Twitch when we're not streaming. Find your way to the store that way too. Now, let's take a quick look ahead to the other streams on Penny Dragon Games. Humblewood Mystery and the Churn returns tomorrow night. The Churn gang have defeated Baba Blackbeak and saved Osier from the Wind Lord, Lashka, a djinn who had been possessing his body. This Friday, they will ponder their next move, go after Kerith the Usurper, help Lady Blaze and the Merfolk, or find out what Orc is up to, or, even a bigger Orc, do some shopping episode. No Cloaks of Mindhelm this Sunday, but you can catch the VOD for the last episode on our YouTube channel right now. Fellowship of the Fallen returns on Tuesday. The Fellowship has made it to Phandalin, no thanks to a pair of wyvern and some ogres. Now it appears they're being watched by some unknown entity. The search continues. The Sophrong Saga was live on Friday, and the Saviors of Summerton made their way to the mountain graveyard that houses the crypt of Denikstra, an old hero whose tomb is the resting place of one of the runes Valder is searching for. Bumping into a party of 3 strangers, the heroes combined their forces to take on a necromancer plying his trade in the graveyard. There was also an emotionally charged departure from the group. The Violet Madness was live on Sunday, and what an episode it was. The party made it out of the Boglands with a couple of emotional scars. Things kicked up a gear when the gang reached the town of Merrin, however. One of the party members is pushed to the edge. Will they break through? Find out on Sunday the 18th. Rime of the Frost Maiden has returned from its hiatus. The party has resumed their investigation of the murders across 10 towns, stopping in the town of Tourmaline. I think I've got that right. To examine one of the victims' body and maybe stumbled across their first lead while investigating Torg's traveling caravan. They've begun gathering enough evidence to paint a clearer picture of the crimes. However, first they must deal with an invisible assailant pelting them with arrows from the rooftops. Candlekeep Mysteries is back on Tuesday, the 22nd of September. With a successful encounter behind them, the party await to see what befalls them next. Can't be any more challenging, right? That's it for the upcoming streams. Let's give a big thanks to our man at the Tech Bunker, Christian, who looks after all things Twitch, streaming, and, of course, keeping the goblins out of chat. We couldn't do this without you, mate. I'd like to thank, as always, Kate from It's a Map for creating some of the maps you'll see on this stream. You can find Kate on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook on @itsamap_I. Please give her a follow, and if you're looking for a battle map, she's open for commissions. All of the music you hear tonight on the stream is from Tabletop Audio. You can go over to the website to find out more about what they're about and what they do. And if you're running your own Roll20 adventures, you should find them right up there in the jukebox. Finally, you can influence the game directly from chat. So if you've ever wanted to help out a player by offering them healing, what about giving a player or the DM the benefit of a one-use bless spell? Well, now we can do exactly that. Scroll down and check out the About page for all of the details. And please remember to state in chat who you'd like to receive your boon. With all of that out of the way, let's meet our heroes. I'm going to start with Paddy tonight.
Hello, everyone. Paddy's my name. I'm playing Phelan Fontaine, captain in the Vanguard of Dawn. And he's just on a promotional tour to promote his mercenary group.
Nice.
So if anyone needs a mercenary group, give me a shout.
Lovely. Have you got flyers?
I have not yet. Word of mouth.
Okay, side quest. Ryan, you're up.
Hi guys, I'm Ryan, aka Deranged Rhino, and this evening I am going to be playing Phoenix Valley. He is a fairy wizard, accompanied by his familiar, who you may see in a minute or two. and he's kind of just wandering around after things have gone a bit kind of haywire around here recently. He's found himself in a position where he's just looking to see what he can find.
Interesting. Kira, you're up next.
Hi guys, I'm Kira. I'll be playing Kethra. She is an Aluskan human fighter. She's 20 years old, raven black hair that's now turning silver, one blue eye, one grey eye, forced to flee her home from a very young age from usurpers, and she's managed to survive and thrive. She's a fighter, not a talker.
Excellent, thank you, Kira. Tom, let's go over you next.
Hi, I'm Tom. For tonight, Dave, I shall mostly be portraying the role of Torvik, a Minotaur ranger, standing well over 6 feet tall, full black fur, on his own quest, and somehow ended up in the wrong game.
Interesting. Keith.
Hello, my name is Keith. I will be playing Nira, the Tabaxi monk, a wanderer. Was a guardian of the gates of the other world in his hometown of Eru, went through the gate and ended up in somewhere strange and unusual, and has been wandering ever since.
Interesting.
Still
okay.
knocking around.
And last but not least, Craig.
Hey everyone, my name's Craig. Tonight I will be playing Andira Othanar. She is a Shadar Kai warlock. And she's, a bit of, she's like a young adult, 223 or so, so still quite a bit of time ahead of her. She dresses in this kind of black, kind of molded metal armor that's inserted into this brown and tan sort of leathers. And she was a scout in the Raven Queen's army for about a century, and due to her good performance, she recently got promoted to the rank of Talon, which are this sort of group of warlocks that the Raven Queen sends where she will to collect certain, items or memories or trinkets, and that's what she's been doing here the last little bit. Has been hunting her latest sort of mark.
Okay, thank you for that. Before we, thank Minxie Madness. Before we kick off into, I'll set the scene. We have to thank Minxie Madness for gifting, for tipping $10.20, which means every player in the group gets inspiration.
Hey, thank you very much.
Just made my life a little bit harder. Okay,
Yay.
that's okay. I won't increase the CR just yet.
Listen, I wouldn't have made your life harder because I'm going to need it.
Okay, so let's go. The end of civilization as you know it. It would be almost impossible to comprehend the enormity of that statement if you hadn't seen it with your own eyes. 3 years is all it took. 3 years ago, on the other side of the world you call Hethar, a small religious sect led by the mysterious son of the Graven King, rose to power and conquered the small island kingdom of Garthas, the dead rising up to fight on the side of the fettered. The name of this cult turned army. A year later, they had swept over half the continent across the Great Swell, the huge ocean that separates the two main continents of this world. The living having been given two choices: become the vanguard of the army and destroy everything in their path, or be destroyed themselves and bolster the number of the rotting. The mountain city of Durthast was always the ultimate goal of the son of the Graven King, who sent rambling, ranting missives to King Ulfric, demanding he hand over the location of the Concord Jewel. King Ulfric had never heard of such a thing, and sent a reply saying as much, but the words fell on deaf ears, and the messenger was murdered and returned to King Ulfric in zombie form. As the enemy, now numbering in the hundreds of thousands, with several more thousand humanoids at the vanguard fleeing their grisly fate, approached, several of Durthast's neighboring cities turned against Ulfric, their pleas for him to hand over the Concord Jewel going unheeded. The Battle of Durthast began in earnest, the cities of Granf and Delathane throwing their armies to the Mountain Kingdom mere days before the Fettered arrived. The battle was bitter, but the Mountain Kingdom held, and the armies of Granf and Delathane fled in the wake of the arrival of the Fettered. It was at this point that Ulfric's son, Gregor, slid a dagger between his father's ribs while he slept, the blade piercing his heart. Crying allegiance to the Graven King, he ordered weapons laid down and the gates opened. Thousands of the Fettered surged forward up the mountain trail, right as storms of magical fiery meteors exploded through the roof of the castle, rubble, beams, and huge chunks of marble and granite flying everywhere, throwing all assembled in the throne room here and there. As the dust settles, you awake in the rear of the castle courtyard. As the main bulk of the vanguard surge through the castle entrance. Looking around, there seems to be but one means of escape: the high mountain trail that leads into the Durthast peaks. Behind you, at the gates of the castle, you hear for the first time in your lives the gravelly, high-pitched voice of the son of the Graven King himself. At last we have it, the castle of Durthast. Find me that Concord jewel and kill anyone who lives. Through the dust, you see a 12-foot tall figure wrapped from head to foot in grey and black robes, and holding a skewered Prince Gregor aloft on a wickedly spiked greatsword. Dark energy radiates from this powerful being, and several refugees close to him seem to just drop dead, merely by being in his presence. A pack of weary and wounded goblins spot you coming to your senses and immediately rush forward, bows drawn and knocked. Let's play some D&D. I'm going to move you over to the ruins of Durthast.
And we run.
You run. So, as you can see, you are on the high mountain trail in the ruins of the castle of Durthast. It seems towers are aflame and ruined, but boulders and other missile weapons have ruined the walls. Straight ahead of you, one of these walls has been completely smashed and ruined, which looks like your only escape. A horde of goblins, wounded and weary, are right behind you. So, I am going to ask you all to roll initiative.
Let's roll the campaigns.
What did you say this place was called, Dave?
Durthast. This is the castle of Durthast.
All I can think of is Ramstein.
Oh, yeah? Oh, you do have, yeah, very good. It always sounds like something.
Washed.
Turn that music up a little bit. If it's too loud for you guys, turn it down. Let me know when everyone's in, because the first combat of the campaign is about to begin.
Oh, sorry, I had rolled.
Don't forget to click your token.
Every single time.
And up the top left, there is an initiative macro there, so you can click that. Just click your token and click that up by the top left there. I hope you can all see it.
Come on, Keith.
It's
Take
not
my
shown for me.
Okay, no worries. Let me just go into my macros. Initiative in bar. Shows token action.
That's fine. I've done it off the sheet already. So.
Visible to all players. It should be there now.
I'm just getting all my nat ones out of the way.
Anyway, yeah, cool. Okay, is everyone in?
Yes.
Let's arrange descending, and we start. Oh wow, we start off with this goblin here who takes 2 steps forward, draws a bow. Yeah, draws a bow, and just you can see it's something wrong with his shoulder. There's a huge wound in its shoulder, and he takes a shot at Phelim. So here we go. And you can see he's half looking over his shoulder because he's terrified of the creature that just walked in. So he's going to make a short bow attack with disadvantage. Because his attention is... Why has that not rolled? It did roll. That is a 9 to hit.
That is a miss.
That is a miss. He'll move one more space ahead. That's all he's got. The arrow just it shoots a mile wide. This guy here will do the same. He will move to here, and he's going to do the same thing. Draws a bow and takes a shot with a short bow at disadvantage. 20 or a 20? I'll take the 20. Is that a hit?
That is a hit.
That is a hit for 3 piercing. What kind of armor are you wearing?
I am wearing... What have I got here? Sorry. I've got just ordinary leather armor, I believe.
Leather armor. Okay, yeah.
Yep.
You sort of just... You see it coming, you move back and raise an arm with a shield on it or a sword or whatever to try and bat it away, but it just cuts a deep gash in the underside of your arm and just shoots past you. It hurts. You can feel blood running down the inside of your chest. That's all it's got. Kessa, you're up.
Move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna run up to I think this one here. Can I move that 5, 10, 15?
Can you move your token?
30?
Oh, okay. Excellent. Cats are heading right back into the fray.
I'm just going straight for him. She's taking none of this.
Wow,
Swinging
okay.
with the battle axe, two-handed, just swinging at him.
Okay. Battle cry.
Die, motherfucker.
Die, motherfuckers. Excellent. And you see this one that you charge at, looks back at the son of the Graven King and looks at you and looks back and looks back. It seems almost equally terrified of both of you. Makes a little squeak.
Uh-oh.
19.
Archer Trooper says, Durthast, mate. And it's a map Iris, that's Paula Abgul. That's a 19 to hit, that hits. So you swing your axe and it cuts deep into the shoulder for 11 points of slashing damage. Wow. Oh my god, okay. So you cut deep into the shoulder and it gets lodged, it goes right through the neck and gets lodged in the center of the chest. And you pull the axe back and the ruined body of the goblin comes with it, now lodged on your axe blade. It is dead.
Yes.
Anything else you'd like to do?
No, I'm just gonna stand there with the axe and go, come at me.
Come at me, bitches. Okay, awesome. Phelim, you're up.
Phelim was about to run out the wall, but sees they're going the other way, so he decides to join in the fray as best he can. 10, 15, 25. Well, his shorted legs don't get him too far.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll move to there.
All right.
He'll give a little shout and try and taunt this guy that's closest to him.
Okay. Have you used your movement to get to there, or did you also use your action?
Just a movement.
Okay, so you still have an action and a bonus action.
There's not much I can.
Do you have a ranged weapon you can use?
Not the moment.
Okay.
No.
You can use your action to dash if you want, or you can stay right where you are.
I'll stay there, actually.
Okay,
yeah.
excellent stuff. Okay. Right. Okay. Thank you very much, Phelim. Yeah. So what's your taunt? Let's hear it.
I'll say, I've got 2 pieces of steel for you, and I'm gonna cook you on them.
Okay. Casual cannibalism straight out the gate. I love it. Okay. Moving on. Andy, you're up.
And Andy's kind of looking at this and going, I thought we were running, are we not? And kind of looks back to the rest of us. We're still kind of here. I guess we're not running. She draws this staff from across her back, and like almost in response, this scythe blade folds out the top out of a blade guard that's kind of carved into the actual handle hilt of it. And she's like, all right then. And she uses her full movement, actually just shy. She is going to run up, kind of wedge herself between her two comrades here, and with the scythe she is going to swing on this goblin closest.
Oh, excellent. Okay. So let's see.
There we go.
So she's wielding the
Sorry, this is the
scythe.
first time I've used the roll 20 sheet.
That's goth as fuck. So if you're on the roll 20, you know where to go?
Yeah, I got it
Yeah,
here. I just
cool.
gotta.
No, take your time.
There we go.
15 to hit. I do believe that is a hit on my poor goblin. Let's see. AC is 15. That just met his AC. Okay.
Ooh,
You can reach
alrighty.
with that side, do you?
Yes, I do.
Excellent. Lovely. Okay.
All right. Well, with that, kind of just missing its mark by just a sec.
No, 15 is the AC. You
15.
hit.
Oh, it just hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
perfect. All right. So that did the 7 damage.
Lovely. So you swing the side down and neatly decapitate this goblin. And its head sails across the air. And Carter, you just see it just shoot by your field of vision. And anything else you'd like to do?
Sure. Yeah. Let's with her bonus action, she is going to point towards the next closest goblin, this little guy here.
Yeah.
And she is going to use her Hexblade's curse.
Oh, okay. And what does that look like?
I think she points and kind of draws a bead in the air, and this arcane energy swirls around her hand and kind of jumps across to the other arm that's holding a scythe, and it's now crackling with this sort of black electric energy.
Wow. Okay. Like kind of invasion of the body snatchers, kind of
Yeah.
points. Yeah.
Sort of thing.
Awesome. I love it. Okay. Is that it for you,
Yes, that'll be it.
Phoenix? You're up.
Okay, so I'm going to tell Moo to jump up on the top of my backpack like he does normally.
Okay. Do you want to describe mood to the viewers?
So Moo is my familiar, and he is a myconid, which his surname is Shroom. He is Moo Shroom.
Look at that cutie.
Look at him.
That was actually drawn by me. I'm very happy about that.
He is.
And so you should be.
Oh, yeah, that's incredible.
So he's my familiar. He's obviously small, so he's going to jump up onto my backpack. And with my wings, I'm going to fly 20 feet up in the air and then 10 foot across. So like kind of this direction.
Nice.
And then this fella right at the back is going to get a firebolt to the face.
Oof. Okay.
Hopefully, anyway.
Yeah.
Helps if I roll the actual attack.
Yes.
Oh, 11 shoots by, and as if this place wasn't ruined enough, this building just catches extra fire. And you can see there was a patchwork quilt in the wall. You just hit through the window,
And he just turns, he's like, Moo, grab the strap, not my wing. I can't concentrate.
Moo there, the classic kid with the hands over the eyes on your shoulder.
Yeah. Just holding on to the wing so I can't flap properly.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to do?
That's it.
That's it. Moving on to Torvig.
So Torvig's doing that whole kind of people going.
Yeah.
Or is my comrades? They are so quick to go into battle. He's going to head over to this side, and he's going to take a shot with a longbow at this. Actually, that's been hexed, hasn't it? So I'm going to go for the one behind it. Actually.
Oh, okay, excellent.
So line up the longbow.
It's a tricky shot, or we'll just leave it as normal.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, what could go wrong? Don't roll a one.
Why did you say that?
I always say that.
Why? 16 to hit.
16 is a hit. Sails through the air into its shoulder.
10 piercing damage.
No, into its neck for 10 piercing damage as it hits the deck, and it just.
We need to be moving. Yes. I will shout to them. But I will knock a bow, and I'll be starting to draw another arrow for.
Okay, excellent. So that's it for you.
Fire. Yes, that's it. Thank you.
Thank you. This goblin here is dead. Let's get rid of it. This one here is it's moving, so it's going to go to. Oh, sorry, that wasn't the one you shot at, was it?
No, it's the next one up.
Sorry,
I shot.
That was that.
I work in principle. We've worked together. I'm presuming we've been a bit of time as a group.
So it was this one here. Yeah, cool.
It'll be the next one up. I took.
I will also kill this one. And I'll kill this one.
I mean, I can do it through if you want to get rid of both of them. Make it easier. One less for you to worry about.
Efficient.
So let's see.
No.
Let me just make sure I have everyone.
Did I ask you?
I may have deleted that goblin from the initiative order. Yes, I did. So I'm gonna have to add him. I'm just gonna roll for him again. It's the quickest way to do it. Okay, and we are at 5.14. I'm going to sort by descending and go down to 5.14. This fellow here is going to. Let's see what he's going to do. He doesn't like the flappy thing, so he's going to move to here, and he's actually going to move to there. He's going to take a shot of Phoenix with a short bow. I do believe you're in range. I think it's 80 feet, but let's measure it. Yep. So here we go. That's a 20 to hit for 6 piercing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. The arrow.
Do I need to run underneath you, get ready to catch?
Not just yet.
It shoots through your shoulder, and also it goes through and through, and then pierces part of your wing as well. You can still fly. It like takes more effort. That's all it can do. Moving on to this one here, it's dead. So that's out of the initiative order, and that means we're at this fella here is gone. Nera, you're up.
Nera is going to start bursting forward, and I think I didn't realize. I realized I had this. Nira has an ability called Feline Agility. With my reflexes and agility, allow me to move at a burst of speed. When I move on my turn in combat, I can double my speed until the end of the turn. So Nira is going to head over to here and attack this guy, I guess, with his staff.
Okay. All right. So, do you want to throw that into the chat so the viewers can see it as well?
For sure, yes.
Click the little speech bubble icon.
There we go.
When you move in your turn of combat, you can double your speed until the end of the turn. Once you use this trait, you can't use it again until you move 0 feet on one of your turns. Okay.
Yeah, so I'll scoot up there, and Neil will take out his quarterstaff. And so I want to also use, because, tons of dope monk stuff. This is a long one, but one section you can see there, it says when you use the attack action with the monk weapon on your turn, you can make an unarmed strike as a bonus action. So I want to do that with his quarterstaff. Should that be a one-handed attack, I suppose, if he's going to use a bonus action?
No, I think you can just sort of, throw it behind your back with one hand and it's like with a fist.
Very stylishly, of course.
Yeah.
Right.
Naturally.
Don't monk shit. So quarterstaff, 12 to hit is a miss. On this guy here's this one here?
So that correct. Right.
Yeah, their AC is 15. Leather armor and shield. It throws up the shield, makes a little screech. And it just bangs off the shield.
Nero will make a little screech as well and pop out his cat's claws and take a little swipe at him. And hopefully hit.
13. No, unfortunately.
Swinging
rakes off the leather armor and he looks down, checks himself real quick and thank the gods.
And I think that's me then. That's movement, action, bonus action.
Okay, excellent. Moving on is to this goblin here, who will return the favor with his scimitar. That is a 14.
14 misses.
Misses. Again, you kind of matrix it and whoosh, the blade just shoots by, nearly cutting a little trickle on your neck, but you managed to dodge it. That's all it's got. Moving on to now at the top of the initiative order is this one who's dead, but I am running along. Comes the Goblin Bus out here. That's all right. And 2 more goblins with him. Kill them! Kill them for the boss! I'm going to add them to the turn order. You definitely should have started running, I think. But, it's okay. It's okay. All right. And now we're going to sort descending and start the initiative order again. So it's the Goblin Boss at 19.14. Give me 1 second.
Dang, son.
That's a screech. Roll 20 stuff here. Okay, here we go. He is going to throw a javelin at because he's not going anywhere near that big Torvik. So he's gonna move to here and sort of settles behind a little boulder. It's not nearly enough to give him any sort of cover, but he feels a little bit safer. And he's going to throw a javelin at Torvik. No, not javelin melee, javelin ranged. Blue. There. That is a 17 to hit.
That hits.
Hey.
Or three piercing.
Oh.
Yes, this javelin just sails by. You sort of bat it with your hand, but just take a nasty cut on the outside of your wrist. But you still manage to like kind of deflect the worst of it. Moving on. Is let me just zoom out. It's this one here who's dead. It did. And then it's this one here. Why is he not dying? There we go. This fellow here is going to run in. 5, 10. I'll get him, boss! I'll get him! And he runs in. He's going to take a swipe at you with his scimitar. That is a 13.
That's a miss.
Okay, so it you just calmly step back. Now, shoots through the
I'm
air.
doing that thing where I'm just pushing against his head just to hold him away.
Just hold him, yeah. Moving on, that's all he's got. This fellow here is dead as a doornail. Oh, we're back to Kethra.
She's just looking around her. She's just not having any of this.
Oh,
She's
excellent.
done. She's going to walk up to 5, 10, 15, and that one there beside. She's just gonna point her battle axe at him and go,
Oh.
"Come here to me, meet my blade." And
Oh.
swing at him.
So which one? If you long left click, you can do a ping.
Oh, that's on there as well.
See that? So if you hold down your left mouse button anywhere on the map, you can do a ping like that. So it's this one here.
Yes.
Excellent. Okay, so roll to hit. Nera, you see this vision of focus and murder just stroll up beside you. All business.
She's just so casual about it. She's like, no.
19 to hit is it for 10 slashing. Oof. So yeah, you just walk up and just bring the axe down into a straight overhead chop. Goes straight through, bisects the face, and just gets lodged again. The other one just falls off your axe, and this one gets bisected in the blade. You kind of shake it, and it just drops. It's in a bad way. It's dead. Oh, why will this not
Good.
live? Sorry. There we go. You've killed it.
Hey.
Good. I'm going
What
to
else
stay
would you
there
like
and
to
wait
do?
for the next one.
Okay, again, this one beside you just looks over behind itself, and you can hear and you can feel a chill coming from that side of the entrance to the castle, as whatever that creature is, it seems to be singularly focused on searching for whatever this Concord jewel is. But it's getting closer step by step. Moving on from Kethra to Phelim.
Just before I decide what I do, just want to double check this guy beside Ketra is he's alive, but he's a hex
This
on him,
one here?
is it? Yeah.
This is the hex one, yeah. Sorry, I'm moving back.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what does hex do to him? Sorry, now to be asked.
Oh, no worries. It's actually Hexblade's curse. It's not the hex spell. So it is. It gives me a +2 to damage rolls against that target. I crit on a 19 or a 20, and if it dies, I heal for 5 hit points.
Okay, cool. Well, in that case, seeing them drop quite quickly, I am going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to use my. Just going to use my movement to move to here, and if I can just dash down the rest of the distance to here.
No problem. Oh, okay. So you use your action to dash.
Yeah.
Okay. And
I
is that
was-
as far as it can get you, or could you do enough movement to get there and flank it?
Oh, I will. Yeah, I'd be able to get there.
Sure, why wouldn't you? It'd be rude not to.
Absolutely.
Excellent stuff. Okay. So the way we run the flanking here in this game is both characters don't get flanking. The player on the back side of the creature gets flanking. So if this creature is fighting Torvig, Phelim will get the flanking, and vice versa if that's the case. Both characters don't get the flanking. The guy on the distracted side does, or the character on the distracted side does. Phelim, is that it for you?
That's it. That's it for me.
Okay, moving on to this goblin. Where is it? That's dead. Oh no, it's not. Shag
The
it.
hexed one is.
Yeah, I'm after it. You can add to turn order again, can't you?
Yes, just right click on it,
add
and it's one of the
turn.
options towards the top.
Let's just say it's 12.
And it was 11.14.
Oh, was it? Thank you very much. Add turn. Oh, I've already done it twice now. I have, yeah, let's delete that one. So 11.14. Thank you very much. Okay, so I'll go back to 11.4. Lovely stuff. Okay, this one. So it's Hex. It's terrified of Kethra, but it's gonna move in because it's even more terrified of the son of the Graven King. So it's going to take a swipe at you with a scimitar. That is a 15 on Kethra.
No hit.
Okay, nice one. So, are you wielding a shield, or is it just your two-handed battle axe?
It's just the battle axe.
Okay, so it just takes a swing and you just catch the blade on the pole of your battle axe, and just pull it in a little bit and just stare at it, and it makes a little noise. That's all it's got. Moving on to Andy.
All right. Yeah, we need to start moving in a really big way. Okay. With her bonus action, Andy is going to very suddenly explode in this shower of just like black raven feathers that kind of just spread outward from around her.
Okay.
She is using her Blessing of the Raven Queen feature. So as a bonus action, I can magically teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space that I can see, and I can do it a number of times equal to my proficiency bonus.
Wow. Okay. That is amazing. Why can't Shadar do that? That's amazing. Okay.
And that a very similar, just kind of like eruption of feathers is going to appear behind that goblin that she's hexed already. And when she reappears, that scythe is already swinging. She's casting Booming Blade.
Can you throw in Blessing of the Raven Queen into the chat so we can tell the players exactly what it does? Sorry, the viewers, because I do believe it's something new.
And so Dave can steal it for Shadar at the next level up.
Well, I wish. It's a racial thing. Yeah, Shadar, as a bonus action, you can magically teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space you can see. You can use this trait a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus and regain all expended uses when you finish a long rest. That is amazing.
Nice. Yeah.
That is amazing. Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's pretty tight. Where'd my character sheet go?
It doesn't even know you're there, but you can just see it looking up as it. You hear it, it's snowing, and it's just these black feathers just fall down, and it looks around. Oh no!
Uh-oh. And yeah, she casts a Booming Blade as she's swinging down. That kind of black electric energy surrounding the blade of her scythe just erupts out in this big booming noise as she swings.
Yeah.
And with advantage, that is a natural 20.
Oh, God, okay. Well, I can't see your attack roll in the chat, but I'll take it.
Weird. Here, I can just cut and paste into the Discord for you.
Cool. All right. That's weird, isn't it? Anyway, cool. I will take your word for it. Natural 20. Roll your damage, sir.
Perfect.
Sorry. There it is. Yeah,
cool. That's a dirty 20. That's not
a dirty 20.
Oh, it's a dirty 20. Sorry. My bad.
I was looking for the green 20 and I couldn't see it. Cool.
Yeah.
That is a hit for 8 points of damage.
For 8 points of damage, and actually, because it's cursed, it's actually 10 points of damage, not 8.
Okay, minus another 2. How does this poor creature meet its end?
It just, the tip of the scythe blade just kind of pierces that meaty part of in between the shoulder and the neck, and it's very clean and quick.
Yeah.
And she pulls the blade out, and then her two companions in front of her says, "We need to get moving now. We don't have time to be messing about with goblins. Now go, I'll cover the back." And she charges towards this last goblin to get into melee range with it.
Okay.
At the end of it.
Nice. Okay, nice work. Moving on. Phoenix, you're up. You're muted, my friend.
You're muted, I think.
I am indeed. I'm going to fly down to there.
Okay.
And I am going to look at these two below me. And my wings start flapping because the thing I forgot to mention is I am covered in like a glittery dust as permanent. It's literally just all around me as if I like carry it with me.
So and dust of fabulousness.
Dust of fabulousness, yeah.
Nice.
Damon comes in everywhere. And essentially I'm just flapping my wings so fast that I'm pushing all the dust towards them as I do a color spray.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I
So throw that into the chat.
We did, sorry.
Cheers. Oh, there it is. Sorry, it's not scrolling for me.
So I've got to roll 6d10, and if they've got less hit points than that, then they're both blinded.
Okay.
Just 2 assists against?
The 2 in the bottom corner.
15-foot cone.
The boss and his minion.
Yeah, that's it. So 6d10, oh, there's 5. And then I roll a 6-1.
10.
So 30
10,
HP.
15.
If they've got less than 30 HP, they're both blinded.
I don't know if it's 15-foot cone. I don't think you're going to get the 5, 10, 15.
Okay, but I've got 10 more feet of movement, so I can go down.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
So yeah, I go down to there so that I can make sure I can get them both.
That will definitely 5, 10, 15.
Like they do this searchlight of fabulous dust just traversing across as you're looking down.
Yeah, nice. Okay, cool. Good to know. So you've done that. Let me just delete
So they're blinded
those.
by my fabulous dust.
So how much you did? What was the total? 25.
No, 30. So if
30.
they-
Okay, yes. They are definitely blinded as they emit these like high-pitched screams of fear and confusion. It's really annoying the way it keeps doing this. Let me get a massive in a second.
So they're blinded until the end of my next turn. And yeah, so it won't affect anyone else because there's no one else in the cone. So that's it.
I'll give them a little ninja sign so we know that they're blinded. It's all I can find. There we go. Okay. Effective. Nice. All right. So do you want to... I'll throw in the blinding condition in here so we all know what it does. Can you try? Can you throw it into... I'll just copy and paste. So for anyone new to the game, here is what blinded does. So a blinded creature can't see and automatically fails any ability check that requires sight. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. Okay, and they're both screaming, "Ah, boss, I can't see." Anything else you'd like to do?
That's it.
That is pretty effective. Torvig, you're up.
I'm still holding onto this goblin's head. And just we definitely need to be moving. And I'm just going to headbutt this thing while I'm holding it.
Wow. Okay.
So that is a 17 to hit.
That will hit.
So 2 things happen. First, the horns will do 7 points of damage.
Okay.
And then bonus action, I'm going to use Hammering Horns.
Well,
And he needs to make a strength saving throw, please.
okay. Well, he'll
Yeah.
automatically fail that because he's dead.
In that case, his body is flung 10 feet away from me.
As
As the horns go in, grab him, just fling him away.
Any particular direction you
I was
prefer?
kind of going towards the boss. to show
Okay,
what's-
so 5,
When
10.
his eyes come back, he'll see what's going to
Oof.
grab him.
Okay, so you just gored him and then just flung him with your head. That's pretty impressive.
Very cool.
Definitely time to be moving away. I'm headed to the gate, and I will
Move.
Moving.
moving away.
You just
Not
you're
think
just
I've
going
heard
for it.
all
Okay,
these
cool.
jokes before, all over. the world.
Okay. Okay. I'll try and think of some other jokes.
This is a good one. I've not heard that one.
Nira is cracking up on the other side of the battlefield.
Okay, that's it. For
I hear
Torvik.
you laughing over there. Shush.
This goblin is like, come here, you bastard! And he's going to take a swing at.
What height is are you at, Phoenix?
5 foot.
So it's gonna try and take a swing at you. At disadvantage. Ooh, 18 or 21. I'll take the 18. Is that a hit?
To
18 to hit?
who? Sorry.
To you, Phoenix.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah, it's 18 at disadvantage for 2 slashing.
Sorry, I thought it was the one at the top that was attacking. Yes.
No,
2
it's this one here.
slashing.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
As he just eyes it's just crying rainbows as this color spray just runs down his cheeks, and it just takes a wild swing, and it's like, and it actually connects. You bastard! And that's all it's got. In fact, it's gonna move away. It's just gonna run 5, 10, 15. So if you want to use your reaction to take a stab, you can.
I don't think I'm going to hit with this, but well, maybe I will. 16 for 6
It's
damage.
16. Its AC is 15 for 6. Oh god, you'd give it an awful whack. Okay, and it moves. It's going to use its movement to get to there, with the pretense of going towards Nera, but just getting away from you. 5. So, sorry, it was there. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I think that's its plan. It's going to pretend to run towards everyone and run the opposite direction. That's all it's got. Moving down to here, this goblin here is going to take a swing at Andy. It's scimitar again. That's a 6.
You know, it's weird. It does. No, it doesn't.
Yeah. Tyrion Shadowbane is just given a bless for Phoenix.
Thank you very much, my man. I am going to need it.
Oh, who gave
Yeah,
me a
'cause
bless? by the way?
Who gave you a bless? No one. Absolutely
no
no
one.
one.
I just totally missed it. So
It
thank
was,
you.
it
No,
was
no.
Andy. It was Andy.
Thank you, Andy. Thank you so much. Okay, so that's all it's got. So yeah, it takes a swing and it misses. Moving on, we're at Nera.
Nero was
Nero,
Nero,
sorry.
Nero, yeah. I think Nero was very disappointed when his comrade was shouting about moving forward and they were going to take the back line and stuff. But now that he sees this sparkle goblin crying rainbow tears and staggering towards him, he finds a way that he can actually maybe swing by on his way out and do a little bit of damage. So I think he can actually do that. Yeah. So he's going to gleefully leap over and head in that direction.
Bloodthirsty party, good lord.
Okay,
Yeah,
just
I know.
leap over this
Yeah.
ruined corpse of the goblin.
Yeah.
Almost slipping on some blood, but not quite. And
With glee.
you end up here. Yeah. What are you going to do?
Same again, I think.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I think it's just going to be 2 cat's
Thank
claws
you,
attacks.
Andy.
He has the claws out now, so it's going to.
Oh, this kitten's got claws. 16 to hit is a hit for 7 slashing. How do your kitten's claws end this creature's tortured existence?
I think it's just like straight across the face
Oh,
into the
take its
rainbow.
face off.
Yeah. It's kind of like
Okay.
a punch with the claws as well.
Oh,
Spin his
nice.
head
Okay,
around.
yeah. So it is. Yeah, you take its face off, and with its face comes a large chunk of the neck, and veins have just been ripped open, and just blood just gouts everywhere. Its hands instinctively go up to its neck, and it drops to its knees. Tries to make a cry, but its vocal cords just flaps some blood, and that's it.
Here
And
we
as a
go.
bonus, your claws now look fabulous.
Yeah, glitter claws.
Yeah, glitter claws.
Yeah.
That's
Near is
amazing.
distracted, admiring the glitter claws for a second.
Glitter claws is the best Santa. Awesome. Okay. Anything else you'd like to do? Celebrate, maybe like bonus action. Celebrate.
I think bonus action glitter claws,
Yeah.
if possible. Similar to jazz hands, but in a slightly
Lovely.
different thing.
Okay, I love it. Sola says, I imagine an anime type cat scratch. Nice.
I think,
Yeah.
there could be a lot of that
California
energy.
Vagabond says, attaboy. Oh, 100 bits. I do believe that gives you 1d4 healing to Nira, who doesn't need it. Nira's at full hit points.
Oh,
Give it to
nice.
Phoenix. Give it to
You-
Phoenix.
You can give it to, Phoenix is in a pretty bad way if you want. Phoenix is at 1 from a lot. So you can get that. Okay, go ahead. Thank you very much. There's a 1d4 healing for
Thanks,
Phoenix.
Shan.
Ah, yes. Good man.
Hey.
So yeah, you just get this strange sensation washes over you as you just instinctively put your hand to a wound and just you take your hand away, and it's not as serious as you once thought. Maybe it's mind over matter. Who knows?
Is that wound now stuffed with glitter, is it?
It could be, yeah.
I just have Hello Kitty band-aids. That's what it is.
Unfortunately, Californian Vagabond, the blesses can be saved for later. The healing has to be immediate. Moving on to this goblin here, which is where I need to zoom out and see which this one is. Okay, that one is dead. Goblin Boss is pissed off. It's going to go. You bastards! He's going to. I'm going to give him a dexterity saving throw because he just walked over his dead comrade. He's dex +2. So let's give him a d20 +2. DC 10. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, so he falls prone. Say, I'm gonna kill you, you bastards! And he slips on the ruined guts of his underling and just hits the deck. Gone. That's he's gonna use half his movement to get up. He has an action. I think he'll just swing wildly. He doesn't know where anyone is. I think it would be unfair of me to make a ranged attack based on what I know. So he's gonna go up. 23, and he hits whatever would have been there. So that's all he's got. Moving on to the goblin here. That's dead. Katra, you're up.
I think I can do much from down here, so she's just got her eye down this direction, and she's just gonna storm towards him.
Oh, hold on. Does he get a save at the end of his turn with Color Spray?
End of mine.
End of yours. Okay, good to
End
know.
of mine, it ends. That's it.
Oh, nice. Okay, good to know. Sorry, Catherine. So you're using your movement.
Only moves 30, so she just steps over the dead goblin and just has sights.
You can use your action to move another 30 if you want. Your main
Oh,
action.
definitely, yeah.
Okay, excellent. So she's just like full on Terminator walk. Blue Nessie
just
has given
had
a
a-
bless to Andira.
Oh, thank you.
Woo!
Good man, Jables.
Oh wow! Look, you're straight, nearly there. This is hardcore Terminator
Yeah.
walk.
Can't do anything else. She just has eyes dead on him.
Oh god.
And
Okay.
that's kind of it.
Moving on. Phelan, you're up.
Phelan moves up nice and kind of quietly, just steps up.
Make it. He's blind, so you'll still get advantage on him anyway. So, but just make a stealth check anyway for the crack. Don't roll a 1. It's not your action.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Not
Yeah.
too bad. And just
What-
gonna
what-
take one of my short swords and just poke it into his rib cage.
Just really, just going for the perfect spot. 13 plus 4. How have you got plus 4? Oh, your bless. You use your bless.
Oh, hold on, no, that's the wrong thing
Okay.
I clicked.
No,
Apologies.
no. So that is your short sword. You can just unselect the thing. So it's a 13.
No, it's not. That's a longbow. My apologies.
Let's go with the first one. Which
It's a
was 13.
14.
No. So are you using your bless?
What is happening with bless? Sorry.
You
So
need to.
if
You've
you
got it
go-
on your sheet. You've probably got the global modifiers are probably ticked. Because
So under
guidance
your-
and
let me
bless
just-
are the basic ones that
Let
will
me
always
just
be on if
open
you switch them on.
you up here.
My
So-
apologies for that, Shannon.
That's all right.
That's
So-
all right.
So he pokes his short sword in. Or whatever
Yes,
you
you
want to
see
do.
on
Dave.
the attack modifier there in your character sheet the way you can click it on and click it off.
Yeah.
It's
yeah,
just below
got
hand
that
axe. So
there.
if you want to use your bless, then you click that on. So that's a 13 to hit on this guy. You're not using your bless?
No.
Okay. 13. Your sword just it just hits the chain shirt and just doesn't go in. It seems to be made of some very strong dark black metal.
Okay. And I'll take my other short sword with the other hand and try the exact
Ooh.
same thing.
Okay,
I've
excellent.
got two up fighting, so
Nice.
um,
Is that your bonus action to do that?
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
excellent. Okay, so
So
let's roll another D. Sorry, roll your other attack there. The 24 to hit this
Four.
one. Yes, so the first short sword just hits it, and its cloak over the chainmail moves, and you just spot it kind of raises its hand, and you spot a weak point just under the armpit, and just drive your short sword in. 6 points of piercing damage. It screeches, looks around, can't see who did it, obviously, because it's still blind, but it's you're dead. I'll eat your feet.
Lovely stuff. And I've a little bit of movement left. The fact that he's blind, I might just step back.
He will get an attack of opportunity, but it will be at disadvantage.
Yeah, I'll give that a chance. So I'll just step back 5 feet there.
Okay, here we go. What could go wrong? Reactions. Oh, I shouldn't use that. Oh no, there's not. That's a horrible reaction. Redirect attack when a creature the goblin sees targets it with an attack. The goblin can choose another goblin within 5 feet of it. The two goblins swap places, and the chosen goblin becomes the target instead.
That's nasty.
That's horrible. Okay, so he's going to take one attack with a scimitar. That is an 11 to hit.
That is a miss.
Swings while he whiffs. That's all you have, I think, is it? Anything
That's
else
it.
you'd like to do? Taunt
That's
him
it.
or anything? Okay.
No.
Okay. Moving on to this goblin here. Let me just zoom out to my battle map. This one here is dead, so take it off the turn order. And Andy, you're up.
Excellent. Okay, so to start off her turn, Andy's going to try and goad this goblin into swinging first. She's going to take just one 5-foot step back.
Okay. Oof. So, it gets a reaction to it?
Yeah, it can make
Yeah.
an opportunity attack
Okay, let's
if,
go
if
ahead
it so
and do that.
chooses.
Now, 1 second. No, that's an 8 to hit. An 8 or an 8. I will take the 8, yeah.
All right, unfortunately, the 8 is a no dice. And
Okay.
then from where she's standing now, The goblin swings wide, and she sees an opening on the side, and she just gives it all her might, casting Booming Blade into that.
Okay.
Moment, my sheet is loading. There we go. And
18 will hit.
18 will hit.
4 points of damage.
4 points of damage, yeah. And then if it moves, it's going to take another D8 of thunder damage.
Okay.
So
Do you have to decide to cast that Booming Blade before?
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It's part of casting the spell is making the attack.
Okay, cool. So so it's dead. So I
Oh.
do believe you've lost the spell then, David.
All right.
Is that correct? Is that how it works?
It's only a cantrip. So
Yeah, it's only a
Oh,
cantrip,
okay,
it's
excellent.
fine.
Cool.
Yeah.
Good to know. Good to know. Okay, yeah. So yeah, it raises the arm, takes a swing, and your wicked side just shrieks through the air, and it just cuts this thing clean in two from the waist, and it just the upper half of the body just shoots 5 feet to the left, and it lands with this a wet thud.
That is beautiful. All right. And looking around at all the dead goblins around her, her work's done here, so she's going to start making her way towards that exit.
Cool.
1, 2, I've got 25 feet left, so I can get that far.
Lovely.
And that'll be it.
Okay, and next up is Phoenix.
Okay, I'm gonna, as we're supposedly getting out of it, I'm gonna fly over here with Moo, and as I fly over, I'm going to take a shot at the boss again with another
Okay.
firebolt.
Nice.
Because why not? They're free.
Roll to hit, my friend.
Nope.
Oh no! So let me pull up my critical fumble tables, which is unfortunate. Spell.
Ruh-roh.
Please tell me you did that before you got next to me.
Blinding. Yeah.
It was on the way.
Let me go for spell attacks.
Really?
So spell attack critical hit table, spell attack critical fumble. Oh, where's my critical? Yeah, okay, roll me a D100, please.
I did 57, buddy.
57. You scramble the ingredients of your component pouch, or your focus becomes overloaded with magical energy and temporarily stops working. You are unable to perform material components to cast spells until the end of your next turn. That's not too bad.
Always me is what I'm gonna say.
Okay, yeah.
That's
moving
me.
on. Torvig.
Torvig again is making a call that we need to go.
Okay.
But as that Goblin Boss is still, see him, he's got rid of the rainbow tears that finally come out of his
Yeah.
eyes. I'm going to take a shot at him.
Oof, okay. With what? Your longbow? Oh,
My
okay.
longbow. 15 to hit.
15 to hit. I don't think that'll do it. I do believe his AC is 7. Oh, his AC is 15. That is a hit.
Marvelous.
Oh, no, sorry. I just picked up the Goblin card sheet. Sorry, not the Goblin Boss. 17 is its AC.
What
My
a ride
apologies.
that was.
I'm
Okay.
sorry. Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm holding position at this point, but there's a lot of we need to go.
Yeah, your longbow just sticks into his shield, and he looks down and he goes, points the scimitar towards you, and he's pissed. Now let's move up. Whose turn is it? It is. You've used your movement, Torvik, have you?
No, I'm staying. I'm holding position.
staying,
I
okay,
want
cool.
everyone else out now before
This
I
one
move.
is gone, and this one here is gone. Nira, you're up.
Actually, so can I retcon that? Can
Yeah.
I go? I want to step slightly in front of our wizard because they're hurt.
Yeah, no problem at all. Nira. Nira, my to
I think Nira is going to be heading for the gap. So I think just,
through the gap.
out the gap.
Nice.
So I think that's
Okay.
30 over there.
Yeah.
Maybe a little over the shoulder dart throwing along the way.
Oh, okay.
Possibly at the boss. What's the range of this?
Yeah, you might be out of range actually.
20 over 60, so it might be just.
Yeah, it'll be disadvantage.
It's disadvantage, yeah. So yeah.
Oh, should look it.
Should look it. Better than nothing.
Yeah. That is a 10. Unfortunately, just whistles by far over the shoulder of the creature. So, is that it for you?
Just heading straight for the. Yeah, that'll be me, I think.
Okay, moving on to the Goblin Boss. He looks around and he goes, "My boys! You killed my boys!" And he looks at Catherine and he goes, "Ah, fuck!" And then he just moves here and he goes, and puts Phelim between him and Kethra, and just takes a swing with two attacks with a scimitar. That is a 12 and an 11.
2 misses.
2 misses. He swings wildly, keeping more of an eye on Kethra than he is on you, because and then obviously just because he's distracted, they sail harmlessly wide. He's gonna use the rest of his movement. So where was he? He was there, wasn't he? So 5, 10, 15, 20. He'll take the attack from you.
For
if you
myself.
want.
Absolutely.
It's your
There we
reaction
go.
to do that.
Stab. Oh.
Nice.
Oh, for
Oh,
fuck's
it's
sake.
longbow. It's not the right one.
Oh,
You're
no.
joking me.
No, it's
What
a
the-
longbow. You're gonna
My
roll
eyes-
again, my friend.
My eyesight let me down.
Oh no.
What's the chances of another?
That's
17.
still-
17
hit.
though. 17 is its AC for 8 piercing damage. Nice. Okay. So yeah, as it moves past you, clearly terrified of Kethra, it turns its back on you for a split second, and you capitalize on that mistake and drive your blade straight into its waist, and he just lets it scream. Ah! He's going to continue on, and he's going to try and move to there. I do believe that's so he was there. 5, 10,
Hi,
15,
hello.
20, 25, 30. No, sorry, you can only get to there. So that's its 30-foot movement. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. Moving on to Kethra.
Ah, here we go.
I'm coming for him. I'm coming for him.
God.
She's just marching for him, battle axe in hand, staring him dead in the eyes,
And he's currently hiding behind Torvig, going, no!
straight up to him.
I
and
just stepped to one
swing.
side and I go,
Keep her away from
"All
me.
yours."
God,
know-
okay.
You know that TikTok at the moment, that death by snooze, death by snooze.
16 is a miss, I'm afraid.
Damn it.
As he just sort of clings onto the back of Torvig's armor and just does a kind of little scooch and jumps in the air and then lands back.
Am I allowed
on
to
the
remind
ground.
her that she has a bless?
Oh, yes, you are. Yeah, feel free to use your bless.
Yes, absolutely. Okay.
No
How do I
matter
do
what
that?
you roll, it's a hit.
Hey.
But let's roll for the crack.
How do I do that? Where's my I don't see it.
You can just roll a 1d4 on the dice
Oh, okay.
down the bottom left. If you hover over it, then you'll see all the d4s, d6, d8, d10 on the battle map. Do you see that?
Oh yes, there we
There
go.
you go. Oh, still a hit. So yeah, you see it. It grabs onto Torvig's cape or whatever he's wearing and just takes a swing. And you wait until it comes back, and then the blade
Okay.
just crashes down. For how much damage? 6 slashing. Oof. Okay. You lop its right arm just clean off from the shoulder. You see like just severed bone, lumps of muscle and tissue, and just this blood just pumping out. And
Nice.
he's apparently just sort of really woozy, hanging on to Torvig, and that's all. Yeah, is there anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
I don't think I can do anything.
Got
else,
10 foot
but
more movement if you want to keep going.
I'm just gonna take a step this side of him. If you're
Okay, underneath the
I'm
tower, and it's
just gonna-
currently
Tower over him.
currently blazing with fire.
Oh,
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's not going to do anything.
Oh.
Okay. Anything else? So that's it. Phelim, you're up. At this point, you hear that voice again. Minions, seize them.
Definitely time to go.
No.
Mm-mm.
Gonna where's that voice coming from? Up kind of northeast, is it?
Oh yeah, northeast. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
no.
the son of the Graven King.
Move across to here and
Okay.
let's see if I can hit the right button this time. Pull out hopefully my short sword and go for a slash on the stomach.
Okay, 21 to hit on this guy.
Yeah.
On the boss. That is gonna hit with a short sword. It just goes straight into its stomach. You twist the blade and just give it a yank. And its entrails fall out on the floor, and that is 9 piercing. It is dead. It grabs the sword and pulls you up and tries to just take a swing, but all the life just leaves its limbs and it's just impaled on your sword.
Yeah.
I'll just shake him off my sword, trying to keep me shirt clean. And I'll continue with my movement then to about
Okay.
here.
Torvik got a bless from Johnny.
Oh, thank you. Cheers, cheers,
Hey.
cheers.
Thank you, Johnny.
Lovely.
Nice.
Okay. Let me just do one thing here.
And we just keep running.
Second. Yep. They're coming in from all sides. Okay, cool. So, yeah, so we're going to stay in the turn order because other stuff is going to happen. So
That's not a
next
good
up
sign.
is Andy.
Okay. From where Andy is, would she have heard any of this going on, or
Any of
like that
of the
voice?
big bad?
or-
Yeah, you're the closest.
Oh,
And
excellent.
it carries with it like just this sensation in your stomach and your chest of utter terror. If you were closer, you think you would possibly shit yourself with fear.
Well, let's get away from that feeling.
Yeah. There's also a wave of cold that just seems to just sort of unnaturally flow through this this inferno of a castle.
Yeah, this entire place is an abomination. All right, let's get out of here. And Dira is going to use her full action to dash and get as far away from the cold nasty as possible.
Okay.
Right out the
oh,
gate.
nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Andy, as you get there, where it was here, wasn't it?
Rocks full party dice.
Oh, was I?
I think it was there.
Yeah,
No, I could only get 60 feet. So
Oh, 60. Oh, well, that's enough. So you can see, as you sort of climb over the rubble of this ruined wall, you can see craters on this high mountain switchback trail from whatever those fiery meteors were that destroyed the castle. And you can see now as you look down off the side of this switchback trail, 200 feet above the farmland and village below, everything is in ruins. Everything is aflame. The place is like nothing like you saw it when it was a prosperous, peaceful community.
yeah, I think she definitely like takes a moment to like whoa and kind of really absorb what's going on. Kind of refocuses back in the moment, and kind of as she's climbing over the rubble pile, rather, she kind of looks back and says, "Leaving now."
Okay. Where's my turn order gone? There it is. Okay, Andy, Phoenix, you're up.
Okay, so I'm going to. Yeah, sorry, keep forgetting the bloody mic. It's
No
mute.
worries.
Yeah, getting the hell out of Dodge. So, gonna get to there, and yeah,
Okay.
wait, that's my movement, and I think it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Yeah, that's my movement and my action.
Okay, moving on to Torvik.
Seeing
Top of the
we're
round.
now finally going places, which is good. 6. I'm going to go there, and I'm going to hold or attack for the first enemy that comes within 150 feet of the party.
Nice.
What?
Hello, Longbow, my old friend.
Second. Okay. Close. Okay. All right.
And bonus action to try to chivvy everyone else along.
Come on. Okay. Yeah, and again, you can look down now and you see 200 feet below just the ruined farmland, beautiful scenery and countryside that was the village and the town of Durthast.
Just for a moment, I'm thinking that
Flame.
Cara Metro will not be happy if she sees these harvests destroyed.
Yeah. Okay. Nero, you're up.
Yeah, you guys will see Nero getting down kind of on all fours again and doing that like cat.
Okay,
Running.
nice.
I think bonus action or use my action to dash, and that'll probably get me double move, isn't it? That's 60. So yeah, that'll get me out to about there. So yeah, I need
Okay.
to land out to about here.
Lovely. Okay, so
Stands back up and takes a look around.
taking a look around, you can see a huge airship. I don't have a token for it. Just scooch by here. It seems to have some sort of cannons on it, and they're firing directly at the castle, without a god's concern for how many allies are in it. But down the ropes from this airship, scramble 4 more goblins landing here, and one of them, the airship takes off. One of them's foot is wrapped in the rope, and thrown off the edge. And, across the wind blowing in your direction, you get, "The bastard still owed me 15 gold." And he falls to his death. There's now 3. Let's do a new thing. Sorry, descending, and we go from the top of the round, and this guy here is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I do believe he is in your range now, Tori.
I'm just going to measure it. Yeah, I presume I can see him from there.
Wow.
You can, yeah. He's on the high side of this.
Yeah, so it's that thing of like, he's definitely in range. I'll give him that moment. Swing.
Just the bow moving with him.
For 17. to hit.
17,
Hey.
and that's within your normal range, is it?
That's my normal range.
Oh my god, that's amazing. Yeah,
7 piercing.
you just let the breath out and shoots through the air and just catches it square in the eyeball and comes right out the back of its head and throws it all the way over the
That
edge.
will teach them to keep their heads down as we pass.
Stone dead. You have killed him to death. Okay, that's the end of him. I should have added more goblins. Catherine, you're up.
I can't see much, so I'm just gonna move. move to.
Don't forget, you can use your action to dash.
Oh yes, I keep forgetting that. Why do I keep forgetting that? 5, 10.
Because you're bloodthirsty and want to kill things.
She really does. She's just had enough. I'm just gonna run
Rugby
to
Saturn
there.
says, "Love the blurry map effect for the bottom stuff." That'll be it's a map.
Oh, it's maps just cheers some bits as well.
Oh, thank you. That will give someone 1d4 healing. Who would you like to give 1d4 healing to? It's a map. Sorry, Catherine.
No,
Sorry for interrupting you. So what's the plan? Have you moved as far as you can move?
I've moved as far as I can move.
Okay, you can see across the way. There are a few goblins over here. Oh, shift ping.
Okay.
There's 2 left.
Yeah, she just has her eyes on them.
Oh no.
Not much she can do.
So who? It's a map is asking who needs the healing.
Definitely not Indira.
I'm gonna guess our little fairy friend is probably still the most damaged.
Yeah.
I think I'm the only one that's been hit, haven't I?
No, I had a javelin
yeah.
wound, but he's but a scratch.
Okay, so you giving it to Joni says, "I missed the start of the episode. What level are you guys? They are all squishy level 1.
Yeah.
Level 1.
Baby.
Level 1. Okay. So are you giving it to Ryan? It's a map.
I'm like,
you can
thank
move it.
you.
Okay, Ryan, you can get a D4 for
I love you,
for
Kate.
healing.
That's doubled his hit points, is what that's given him.
Moving on
You're not wrong.
to Phelim.
Phelim is struggling to get over the small blocks, but he gets there,
Mm.
and he just dashes the whole way to here, and just takes a little breath and takes it all in.
Okay, yeah, again, you can look over and you can see 200 feet down. The river runs red with blood and black with the ash of burned buildings and burnt bridges. And you can see just there are hordes of creatures. And again, you know, it's hard to make out detail, but you see with your own eyes the legends you've heard about the vanguard just fleeing this swarm of undead who are pretty much around here at the top left. Vanguard are just around about here, moving here, and they're killing. They're either killing everything in their path, or they're hopefully dying a natural death in combat and praying that they're not brought back. And it's a horrific sight to behold.
And that's happening kind of on the plains below us, is it?
On the plains below you, yeah.
Phelim will just kind of say in a half whisper to his companion's names and say, I think this is bad.
You think?
You don't even need to roll insight for that, my friend. Okay, anything else, Phelim?
No.
This goblin, this goblin.
Just like in Johnny's comment in chat, level 1, squishy smack.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It's going to go to here and it's going to take a shot with its bow. It's at long range. It's going to go for Kethra. It senses that there's
Dare it.
something. You sense that you're wronging. That's a 10 to hit.
No.
10. It sails harmlessly by. And it just takes another arrow and begins to knock it again. Andy, you're up.
Andy.
Please don't do what I think you're about.
Nope. No, I thought about it, but then no.
It hadn't worked out the campaign. What do? I jumped to my death. First opportunity.
Andy.
All right. I mean,
Andy, give me a free intelligence check.
Okay.
Whether you can survive the fall.
Marginally intelligent.
DC 10.
DC 10, eh?
Is chat scrolling? It's not scrolling.
There we go.
15. It occurs to you now that there's, that this creature is off the map. The leader might have some loot.
That is exciting.
Do with that what you will, but I'm not saying you have to. I'm just saying it occurs to you that that most goblin bosses tend to carry all this stuff.
What a tease.
That is an interesting proposition. And so
it will be movement and action to search.
This is very much, yes, this is an Andy thing. Yeah, she is going to have that thought, look at her companions currently fighting with the goblins ahead and say, that'll take a minute. There's no harm taking a peek. And
every time you do this, every time.
Okay. Quick investigation check then.
All right,
will
no
be your
problem.
action.
Investigation. Nope, that's intimidation. Wish it was.
13. Okay.
13.
One second now.
Oh, and I'm going to use my bless on that, actually.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Get it? 15.
15.
One second. Oh, why is it not working here? I just type that into the chat. Sorry, give me a second. I'm trying to find it here. It's not in my notes. Sorry about this. My compendium is still searching. There we go. Okay. You find a pouch heavy with coin. I assume you're not going to sit down and count it out right now?
No, I mean, we're not in a rush, right? I'll save that for later.
You find 3 potions of healing.
Hey.
And you find a short sword that is wickedly made.
Oh, this is fun.
You can identify it later if you wish.
Yeah, not really the time or place, but yeah, if it's got a sheath, then as she kind of climbs back over the rubble, she'll attach the sheath to her belt.
Yeah, it does.
Perfect.
Okay, excellent. Good to know. I forgot to throw you a bone. You'll need it. Okay. Anything else? That's it for Andy. Moving on to Phoenix.
Okay, so I'm going to move over to here with Moo. I don't know why it picks up Moo before me, but there we go. And I'm going to take a shot.
Fly. Yeah. I was like, that's unfortunate where you landed, but you didn't land. Okay.
I'm going to take a shot at the one right at the far back.
Oh wow. Okay. What are you shooting it with?
I'm going to shoot it with a firebolt.
Oh, okay. Well, sure. We all know the range of that thing.
Yeah. 19 for 6
19
damage.
to hit. It screeches across the expanse, and this poor fella here looks around, and it's just the moment it hits him, he screams, "Look out!" Obviously too late for 6 points of fire damage, and ouch! It catches it like square. Whatever accelerant or fuel the airship was using, it seems that it got some of it on it, and the fireball lights him up, and he just starts dancing around like a human torch, trying to put himself out. His face is like hideously scarred as he's trying to put it out. He's actually like pulling melted flesh off his face.
Oh, yes. Awesome.
It's pretty bad. Yeah. He's in a bad way. Anything else you'd like to do?
That is everything. That was more than enough.
Okay, yeah, it's pretty spectacular. Moving on the turn order to Torvig.
So Torvig will check that Andera is actually following us.
I've been here the whole time.
I don't know what you mean.
Do not give me that. So just knowing they should be following, striding forward. See how well the other one's hiding.
Okay.
14.
14 on this one here.
Yeah, whichever one's left alive. I think
they are both alive. This one's alive as well.
Oh, I thought that one had a firebolt to the face.
It did, yeah, but it's dancing around, still going.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I just still
wishes it was dead.
I'm going for that one.
Okay, AC 15.
So it will miss.
Yes, shoots by harmlessly.
We get a sanity check to see if that goblin just dived off the edge.
My face, my beautiful face.
Yeah, that's all I could do this time around.
That's it. Nira, you're up.
So can I ask DM this kind of switchback mountain stairs? They're kind of descending as they're going down.
No, they're going up.
Oh, they're going up. So we're at the bottom, and we're
yeah.
going
Now
up.
it's a mild kind of incline.
And is it a straight drop to the, or is this kind of like a bridge almost? So there's kind of like
no, it's a natural. It seems to be some sort of weird natural, sort of cliff. It's as if you take time to examine it, it looks magically blasted, as if there was a huge amount of rock here, and over time people sort of dug down magically, and whatever's been between here, it looks newer, like it would have been sort of, now I say newer, but it's still hundreds of years old.
Sure.
But this switchback trail looks to have been sort of created by wizards, maybe as a defensive formation.
Okay. And it looks, this is, as you mentioned earlier on, this is our one route.
It looks, I mean, you could go back in through
Go back towards
the main
R.
entrance if you wish.
No, Near's going to
but up to here would be an exit to the mountains, or the
yes.
the cliffs.
Sorry, you said that earlier. So Near is going to continue their bouncy, and I suppose that's just to about here, really.
Yeah,
so you about here, and it's like, I guess
there.
Shouts out, this is like this is the only way out, yeah. Keep slashing on.
Okay. This one is going to move 5, 10, 15, 20 to there, and it's going to missing half its face. Its eyes are still relatively good. It's going to take a shot at Nira, sorry, Goblin. Short bow range is 80, so you're in range. That's an 8 to hit.
8 misses.
Unfortunately, a lump of its cheek just sloughs onto its hand, and he releases the arrow too early. And it flies horribly. Sorry, Craig, you look disgusted. I'm sorry.
No, sorry.
Okay, go.
I'm doing math.
Okay. Oh yeah, well that explains it.
It's a similar response.
yeah, that's all
Disgusted
I've
at
got.
doing math.
Okay, so I'm gonna rearrange the turn order, and I do believe I added. So 1 second. I thought I added.
Don't be adding things.
Yeah.
You have to give it 20. Sorry. A layer action. Well, it's not technically a layer action. I just called it that. Okay. So high above, you see this airship just flying over, and you see a bunch of kobolds going, "Get it, boys!" And they just they're right above you, and they throw over like these. If you could imagine, they're literally just burlap sacks filled to the brim, and the edges are like they're a flame. So literally, if you can imagine a bag of explosives soaked in accelerant and just dropped. So it's going to. I'm going to roll. Here's the mechanic. They're aiming for here. I'm going to roll a. Turn order.
Just like the video game, a red squares just appeared.
Yeah. I'm gonna say the DC is 15. I'm gonna roll D20. It's 2. So that means it's going to be, so if someone wants to roll me a 1d4, 1 is north, 2 is east, 3 is west, and 4 is south. So the amount below the DC is 15, so it'll move 12 squares south. It'll move 12 squares south, which is absolutely in nowhere. So that's gone. So yeah, the wind catches it. And you can see what looks like a kobold boss looking over and going, shit! And he grabs your man and pitches him over the side of the airship. And he falls. Falls to his doom. So that's the end of the layer action.
Kobold evolution.
Yeah.
She's just going to keep moving forward to the little guys.
Okay.
What a 60 feet.
No, you can't.
I can't go that way. I have to go this
so
way.
if you move your thing and then right click, so left click drag and then right click, and then you can move it up. So I'll show you what I mean. So if I go left click and then right click and then right click and then right click.
Thank you.
Keep holding the left click while you're doing the right clicks, and it locks it in places where you're going to.
There you go.
Yes, I'm going to go over
I'll
there.
get you to there.
Oh, move. No.
You need to go back to your arrow. There you go.
Yeah.
So, I think you get to there.
Up to there. There.
Lovely. Okay. So Kethra's double timing it, booking it. Phelim, you're up.
Just going to take a quick look behind me to make sure there's nothing chasing us up from the castle.
Yeah, you can see some goblins emerging from the castle. They're not quite in the battle map yet. I'm gonna.
Okay.
Annoying me. But they will be here in a couple of rounds' time.
No worries. What I'll do then is I will move to here. 50.
Johnny the Blixen says, "Just keep moving. Just keep moving."
And I'm going to use my longbow to try and hit the one furthest away.
This fella here?
Yeah, please.
Okay, he's the guy with his face melting off.
Get in.
I don't kneel down to take the shot because I won't be able to hold it.
17 is a hit.
Nice.
That 20 is just flinging out in different directions.
If you had a nail down, you would have got. Can you do that?
Yeah, steady aim.
That's a bit of steady aim. Yeah, you would
It's
have
a
gotten that 20.
third level thing.
Oh,
You can't do it. You can't have moved at all though to that one.
Okay, all right, so that's 12 points of damage. How does this one meet its grisly end?
Right through his neck, and it just takes his Adam's apple, if he has one, out the back of it.
Nice.
Ooh, okay, straight through. Like William Tell, unfortunately, it's the wrong kind of apple. Straight through. And this thing, it's one hand goes up to try and catch the arrow and pull it out, but the arrow's gone through and through. It just falls to its knees and then just, unfortunately, roll a d6. 1 to 3, it falls forward. 4 to 6, it falls backwards. Just for the hell of it. Oh, 4 to 6, he falls backwards and dies. And then this one here is like, oh God. It's his turn. He's going to start running. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 35, 10, 15, 20.
Sorry, did Philip have more movement? He was going to
I
take.
was just going to say, yeah, I was going
Yeah,
to take just another little bit of movement.
Apologies.
To here.
Overstepping the mark.
Not a huge amount, but it'll all count.
Okay. All right. So that's what the goblin did. Moving on to Andy.
All right. Well, everyone's so far away. We need to catch up. Andy is going to take the dash action regardless on this turn. As she's kind of moving away from the actual castle itself. This gap right here. Andy knows she can make the distance lengthwise, but is the height difference as that path going up going to make that hard?
No, it's very slight. So we'll say it's like just jumping across a kind of a flat distance.
Someone was going to try this.
So
We're all thinking it. Everybody was thinking.
She'll move 40 feet to get to this edge and just kind of launch herself off. Because I've moved, I can move up to my strength score, so I can get 16 feet.
So let's just get our alt tool here and hold on, go back there. No, where were you? You were here, was it? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
And if I land in difficult terrain, I need to make a save to avoid falling.
It's pretty much. I mean, I'm going to say it's not great. So, first off, just give me an athletics check.
Sure thing.
For the hell of it. Just don't roll a 1.
Just be careful, Craig, because Dave has a habit of killing off monks.
Only done it once.
Good thing I'm not a monk. Here we go. Athletics.
Sorry. It's the other one that's a monk in our group.
Okay, you land. Your right foot just half the earth and the rock just give way, and you know when you do that land, your left foot hits and the right foot just goes down, and you slip, and you just grab, and then your right arm and your shoulder is up, and you pull yourself up, and you're like, oh. You think to yourself, that probably looked awesome, but it was fucking stupid.
That was
It looked like you
close.
killed yourself. You stupid.
And then I've got like 4 feet of movement, so do you mind if I just like half put myself in the next square, just so I'm on solid ground?
You can move to the next square.
Awesome. And then she's gonna look back with a bit of a grin and be like, "Are you coming? Let's go!"
Okay.
Where she'll be definitely.
Excellent. That was pretty fucking epic. Take a point of inspiration for that. That was pretty awesome.
Hey, thank you.
No worries. Phoenix, you're up.
You said that airship come over the top of us and dropped them sacks on us.
Yeah.
How far up in the air is it?
It's about 80 feet.
Okay, I'm going to fire at the engine or the wing or whatever there is.
Oh my god. Okay. Roll to hit. You're going to need some pretty
15?
impressive here. 15. Yeah, it hits the side of the hole. Close to where one of the kobolds looking over and it's like, yeah, frightens them. Doesn't you're gonna need something pretty spectacular, like not a nat 20, but something spectacular to hit that engine.
I'm going to keep working on it.
Okay. You're gonna use your movement?
I am going to use my movement. I'm going to stay above land, but I'm basically going up 30 feet as a diagonal so I can get a bit closer to this airship.
Oh shit. Okay. Is that it for you?
Yeah.
Torvig, you're up.
I'm very tempted to start taking pot shots at those kobolds because they're very definitely in range. However, I'm going to scoop up my little halfling buddy and I'm going to run along with him like a rope ball.
Balaam.
Love it.
Okay.
I'm working the principle that he's a small creature and I'm medium-sized. I should just pick him up and go.
Are you putting him on your shoulders? Is he holding onto your horns, or are you just carrying him like a little baby? Or
This time is a rugby ball. if he wants to then scramble up and ride the shoulders later, that can be a mobile gun platform for him later.
Yeah, right. Amazing. Okay, cool. So, Phelim, I assume you accede to this?
Absolutely, yeah.
I was
Okay,
I wasn't
lovely,
going to
yeah.
give him a choice. That was just a grab and we're off. 5,
Okay,
10,
excellent.
15,
Lovely.
20, 25. Is that an action to have picked him up?
Not at all. I mean, just say it's a free action.
25. 30 on the corner. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay. Yeah, moving on to Nira.
I think it's a double dash action again.
Double dash.
Yeah, so I'm probably heading up somewhere around that.
Boom.
Neck of the
Okay,
woods.
lovely stuff. Moving on to the Gobbo. If there's anything else you'd like to do,
No, I don't think so. Thank you.
he sees you're first. He's going to stop and he's going to take a shot with the bow. It's long range, so I think it's long range.
It will be for sure. Oh, yes.
I just want to make sure it's in range. It's 230.
Oh, yeah, no, it's 320 for long,
Yeah.
long range
Here
on
we
a shot
go.
bow.
So, disadvantage. That will be a 14 or a 20. I'll take the 14.
Misses.
Misses. Sails just shoots by your ears. Close enough now, I would imagine. And it shoots off harmlessly past you. Yeah, that's all it's got. It's going to use the movement though. Ah. There we go. Oh, it's gone off the map. Oh god. No. Oh god. We don't talk.
Fuck this shit out now.
My face. Okay, so he's gone. Okay, so I'm going to take him out of the thing, and we're just going to go with the layer again. So DC 15, and we're aiming for here. As it says, the ship sails above you again. 17, so it lands here. Everyone within 5 feet needs to make me a DC 10.
I use a
dexterity
reaction
saving
to throw the halfling forward.
throw. Why not? Why not?
What would you like me to roll for accuracy of rugby ball toss?
I mean, given that you're quite high up and it could go spectacularly wrong, just don't roll a 1.
Throw him
What's
straight
that?
off the edge.
Dexterity or
No, just roll a d20. Yeah, like roll a d20 and add your dex. Just don't roll a 1.
10.
Yeah. Okay, so let's just say, roll me a d4. That's how many squares ahead you throw.
Please roll well. Please roll well. I'm going to actually
10
add
feet.
my bless to that if I can.
Oh, nice use of the bless.
Savage.
Joni says, "Why shoot the
So you
monk?"
go, damn it. You go 3 spaces forward. I think you're still in the blast radius, sadly. But
No, it's just 5 feet.
oh, okay.
Yeah,
Lovely
so,
stuff.
So it lands here, and it's gonna be just Torvik.
Just Torvik.
Yeah. So I need a DC 10 dex saving throw.
It's an 18.
18. So
Sorry,
right,
not a
take 1
dis-
point of fire damage as this thing explodes. It's not as spectacular as it could be. Just kind of homemade thing, but it still lands, and the immediate area is on fire. It's not difficult terrain or anything.
Okay.
But there they are upstairs in the ship. They're like, fuck you. And they are celebrating wildly, delighted with life that their plan worked. Even though it did fuck all. Okay, so moving on. Catherine, you're up.
Yeah, there's not a lot she can do. She's just going to move the 60
Yeah,
feet.
this is going to be
Trumping forward.
it's literally going to be a war of attrition, or a journey of attrition, as these things are going to start dropping shit on you.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 60.
Okay, moving on. Phelan.
Lovely stuff. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm going to use my just movement to here.
Mhm.
And I'm just wondering, with the airship, can I see the side of it, Dave? Like
You can, yeah.
Yeah. Can I try and hold my action to shoot the longbow as soon as I see the corner of a bag coming over the edge?
Oh, nice. Yes, you can.
Lovely.
Okay, good call. Johnny the Vixen says run in and run and run in and run in, run in and run in, run in.
I think I got that song stuck in his head.
Yeah. Okay, that's it for you. Andy, you're up.
All right, yeah, let's blow this popsicle stand. Got another dash action coming at you. She
Yeah,
is
you're making
gonna
your way too. Oh, look at this.
end up right there.
Oh, yeah, we'll see if you can do that. All right, we'll let that happen. Phoenix.
Okay, how far is it above me now that I've gone up?
It's you can hear this kind of weird, it's some sort of mechanical engine, and you can sort of see these weird motes of light just kind of dripping out of, sort of overflowing from the sides of the deck of the ship.
Okay.
I'd say it's about it's coming down to about 60 feet above you now.
That's 60 feet above me. Okay, in that case, I'm going to fly up towards it again another 30 feet.
Shit, okay.
But I'm staying under it so they can't see me.
Okay.
And then I'm going to point at the boat or the airship, and I'm going to do a true strike. So I point my finger at the target, and the magic grants me a brief insight into the target's defenses. So next time I would get advantage on attacking this airship.
Okay, so
Nice.
okay, so you were saying you were going to hold your action, did you not?
No.
That was
No.
me, Dave.
Oh, sorry, that was you. Sorry, my apologies. Okay, cool. Perfect. Yeah, great. So you sort of flutter up to that elevation and just take in the scene and hold your wish for a second.
I'm looking for the weaknesses in it to see where's the best place to strike it.
Okay, moving on. Torvig.
Cool. Can I, as I go past, dip one of my arrows in whatever they just dripped on me and have a flaming arrow? And I'm going to hold till I see whichever bloody kobold threw that thing at me and take the shot specifically at him. Wait.
Yes, you
You're
can.
really playing D&D if a character doesn't want to set an arrow on fire.
Oh, come on.
I'm also I'm not using my full movement, so I'm only going to move to there.
Okay, good to know.
And I'm now holding this. I'm going to have to release it in the next 6 seconds, but I'm pretty certain there'll be a target.
Okay, moving on. Nira.
I think, Nero's similar to Andy, is going to be double dashing to get to the same amount of space, I think.
You can get to 60, I do believe. Can you?
You are right, yes.
Or can you do that? Then you reduces your hit points.
That thing, that has to, that cool feline agility thing. I have to stay in the same space for a round to get.
Yeah, we've got time. It's fine. Go for it.
Yeah, just hang
Wait
around.
there for a minute.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. That's it for you.
That is it, unfortunately, unless
Okay.
anything is within punching distance.
Oh, why is the layer action at 40? That's really weird. Okay, cool. So the layer action. Oh, yeah, some initiative. Again, you're and these little horns, and there's two guys now. One holding one side of the bag, and one holding the other, and it's like it's a good bit bigger, and it's in flames.
So as soon as I see one of those,
Bop. Okay, cool. Roll to hit.
Get it good.
16 is enough to get it. It's enough to get one of them.
That'll do. I just need him to let go of the bag too early and it swing into the other one's face. 5 piercing.
Brutally, that is not what happens, but it does let it go. And I'm going to give this one a strength check.
Yeah.
That is a 10. Unfortunately, the heavy bag swings one way and pulls the other guy over the deck, and both flaming bag and kobold off to the side somewhere here, gone harmlessly. That's the end of that layer action. Kethra, you're up.
Yep, just gonna keep walking.
Okay, running.
20, 23.
Like they do that. Kefra, even when running, is still just doing the impeccable man
It's a
stride.
Terminator walking.
Terminator walking. Just
It's the what's his name, Patrick, in the second one where he's just running
Robert
like
Patrick.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's Ketra's battle axe.
yeah, she's just carrying it full of blood on her shoulder.
Nice. Bits of goblin still
Walking
hanging
with
off it. Okay, moving on. Phelim.
Lovely stuff. I'll do the same thing again. I'll use movement to move to here, and again I'll just hold my longbow until as soon as I see a bag creeping over the edge, I want to try and hit it.
Okay, so okay, cool.
Should have had
No
the
worries.
shot last time as
Yeah,
well.
you should have had the shot last time. Yeah, sorry.
Went off to the side, so it's alright.
My bad. Okay, Andy, you're up.
Same thing. We're gonna take the dash action, come up to this ledge, and kind of launch yourself off across.
Oh
the
my
other
god,
side.
seriously?
Yes.
Okay. Roll me an athletics check.
Absolutely. Here we go.
You are just begging for this.
Hey, you know what? She's got a bit of a flair for style and a bit of a disregard for her own safety. Here we go.
Funny how that runs in the Raven Queen followers, isn't it?
21. She parkours as shit, actually somersaults over it, lands with a superhero 3-point landing, looks over. Nobody saw it.
I saw it. That's
You
all
know
that
it was
matters.
awesome. That's all that matters. You
I've
know
got
it was
5
awesome.
more feet, so I'm just gonna pop myself there. And
Okay.
that'll be it for my turn.
Okay, cool. Phoenix, you're up.
Can't do that.
So dirty 20 for 7 fire damage
On what?
on the airship.
On the airship. Okay, dirty
I'm
20.
still going for the wings, or if I can see any part of the
it
engine.
shoots in and sticks into the into the holes, and it's just it doesn't seem to light the hole up at all. You've hit the ship, but it's nothing essential.
Damn it. Okay, that's me. No,
Okay.
Actually, I was gonna still see if I can get higher. I want to see
Okay.
if I can get up to it, like level with the deck.
Okay, no worries.
But I'm
you might
going-
be in for some trouble here if you do that.
So where you imagine the airship, I want to go though, so I'm on like the point, so they can't see me. Like, because
Okay.
I basically snuck up under the ship, and I want to be able to see them, but they can't see me.
Okay, good to know. Moving on, Torvik.
Oh, God damn it.
This is gonna be fucking. And what I will say, the first person to reach here, we will count the whole party as reaching there. Just for the sake of expedience.
Damn fairies and their silly concepts. Torvik is waiting there, bow drawn, because one of his party members is not coming with them.
Okay, moving on. Nira.
Dash action again, yeah. Somewhere around there, methinks.
Can Andy jump a 40-foot gap?
Oh God!
There's only one way to find
tempt
out.
them. Layer action, because they lost 2 bombers. They're circling around and they'll be back next round. Kethra, you're up.
Yeah, just gonna keep running.
Okay, no worries.
Oh no, quick on. 5, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60.
Yeah, nice. Oh, you get to there actually. On my reckoning.
Yeah. Okay.
Move 2 down if you want.
Yes.
Okay, Phelim, you're up.
Lovely stuff. I'll just do the same thing again. Use
Okay.
my movements and hold my action for the bag if it appears.
Lovely. Okay, Andy.
All right, straight dash action, nothing fancy, just straight movement.
Wow.
10,
Nothing fancy.
20, 30, 40, 50, 60.
Okay, good to know. Phoenix, you're up.
Okay, so I want to now go above the deck height so that I can see, and I want to firebolt the bags of fucking explosives they've been throwing down on my friends.
God. And they are in plain sight. So roll to hit, my friend, is a very fucking easy shot.
I will use my
9.
inspiration. Use that again at 16.
Yeah.
Nice.
Excellent. Yeah, you see it. You conjure that firebolt in your hand, and again, like you're not immune. You're not immune to the pain of a magical like bolt of fire operating in your hand. It stings, it hurts, it burns. You see inside of your palm blisters, but you just release it at the right time. Holding your hand with your other hand, it hits the thing, and they begin to take flight. It doesn't explode immediately, but hey, you can see it lights up.
I gotta use
And
the rest.
there are 8 kobolds in the deck, and they all seem to be so if you can imagine 8 backseat drivers in a car to tell the guy with the wheel how to steer the ship. And then all of a sudden you hear this, and they all look around in unison, and they are. You can see some of them run to the edges, and they're putting on these little backpack things.
Oh yes, this is gonna be fun for the rest of my party.
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I'm just using the rest of my movement to duck back down underneath so they can't see me again.
Okay, excellent. Moving on, Torvig.
Uh,
Now the ship is about here, so I will say, excuse me, here. I will say that Phoenix, you can move up to here. I would say because
okay.
you know.
Yeah, the aim is I want to be within 30 feet of wherever
I'm just
Phoenix
gonna move
would
Phoenix up
land
there.
if they fall.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that'll be you there. Perfect. Yeah.
And again, yeah, bow is
You could
drawn,
be-
so if I see something,
You're going to use your action. You're going to use your reaction. Are you holding your action,
um,
or are you just going to?
so they're straight above there, aren't they? At this point, I probably can't see them, so at this point I will dash
Okay, good to know. That's it. Yeah.
with the aim of trying to leapfrog now with Vadim.
Okay, cool. Moving on, Nira.
I think Nira was probably keeping one eye up in the sky. How big is the airship? Like how much?
It would be about 60 feet long by 30 feet, well, maybe 20 feet in width, and
Okay.
depth would be about 10, 15 feet.
Right, so Nira is probably still moving forward, but keeping one eye up in the sky, and
Okay.
so I'll use regular movement and probably hold his attacks if anything. So at this stage, we would have seen Phoenix flying up, possibly seen the fireball attack.
You would certainly see that it's it's around midday, but there's the smoke and dirt rising from the flames below and the burning village. It makes it so it feels like an overcast day, but you can still see a huge surge of light come from the deck of the ship.
One might say it's a phoenix from the flames.
Nice. Yes, sir.
Nice. So I
Thank
think
you very
Nira's
much.
still
I'll be here all
Nice
week.
work. Nice work.
15,
Okay.
20, 25, 30. Still moving forward, but shouting up, "Yeah, Phoenix! Nice one, buddy!" And just holding any
Love
attack
it.
action, holding an attack
Okay.
in case anything drops down.
Okay, on the airship's turn, you see four kobolds leap off the side. Let me just find them here.
Have fun, guys.
Thank you.
First shot is yours, Phoenix.
Second, I don't want to take it. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And they are about here. One here. And they're about 60 feet up, I think, after they jumped over. I'm going to say this guy's here. And here. And they jump off and they pull these things on the front of this backpack thing that they've put on. And
Please tell me you have to roll to see how many of them
yes,
are badly
yes,
made.
yes, we do. Would you guys like to roll? On a
Oh, yes.
on a 1 to 15, they don't work. On a 16 to 20, they do work.
One
Who'd
roll
like to
each.
who'd like to roll for this guy?
I'll roll for him.
Okay, go for it. On a 1 to 15, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, he's like, and he just seems to rip whatever this device is clear off the thing, and he's like, "Ah!" And he hits the deck, splat,
Oh,
stone dead, brown bread. He's gone. This guy, who wants to roll for him?
I'll do it.
So 1 to 15, it's a again. And again, he pulls it, and nothing happens. He pulls it again. And ah! So he's gone off the edge.
Buddy.
Yeah. Okay. This guy. Who wants to roll for him?
I'll give a roll, give him me.
Go on, Sherlock.
Hopefully he
What
won't
could
land
go
on
wrong?
me.
Hey.
Oh, excellent. So his little parachute deploys.
Don't
And
worry, he's the
like-
one you can take your first shot at.
Yeah. He's just like, oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. And he sort of, and he's drifting nice and slow down. The updrafted heat as well from the fire is sort of slowing his descent. And he's just kind of swinging. This is good. This is good. And then he looks over, and who currently has their longbow aimed at him?
I have a held action.
And he's like,
Pelham.
Oh no! Oh God, no! Do you want to take the shot?
Yes.
That's a 24
Wow.
for 6 piercing damage. Now tell me, sir, do you want to do 6 piercing damage to the kobold or his parachute?
Oh, if it goes through the parachute, I'll give it to the parachute. Hopefully, it'll send him
Okay.
flying.
Yeah, and as you've just been there long enough, your arrow shoots through the air and cuts through 4 of the cables on the right side, which is there's 4 on each side, and it just goes, and it just, and he just shoots it. No! It's the side of the rock, and he's gone.
So close.
Brilliant.
That was this guy. Okay, and this guy. Who wants to roll for this guy? Who hasn't rolled yet?
Oh, go on, I'll do it. So
Okay, go on.
D20. Yeah.
Yeah.
7. He's like, no,
Lad.
and he takes a dagger and tries to cut the back of it. Unfortunately, he cuts the top of the straps, and the thing just flaps down, falls down. So he goes head first with the leg straps still intact, and the shoulder straps are gone. So it's just flapping there in the wind, and he just falls down to his doom. That's the end of that, fortunately. That's the end of the lair action. And at that point, is massive explosion as the ship just erupts in this huge fireball, and you hear like just barely over the din screams of, it sounds as if many creatures screamed out in terror all at once. They're suddenly silenced.
Suddenly ended.
Yes. So yeah, and the ship just begins. And who wants to roll me a d4 to see which way it heads? Whether it heads towards the castle or north, south, east, or west. Kira, you can do the same.
Say I'm not touching it.
Can you imagine? Roll a d4. So it'll be north, east, south, or west. 1, 2, 3, or 4.
Could have been worse, right? It could have been a D6, and one of them was straight down.
So it heads off north in that direction, and God help whoever it lands on. That is pretty much all of the creatures that you have had to defeat and all of the threats you've had to defeat in this encounter. So you guys can move yourselves over here. And I think it's a good time to take a break, and we'll be back in 10 minutes. Thanks for sticking with us, gang. Hope you're enjoying it. And things are about to get a little bit weird.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay, thank you very much for sticking with us, gang. We are back. This is episode 1 of Journeys Through the Radiant Citadel, Escape from Durthast. As I'm sure most of you know, the gang they fled the complete and utter destruction of the castle of Durthast high in the mountain plains, and they have battled through goblins and kobold airships, and have made their way to the edge of a newly opened cave. And I'm going to bring you guys there now. So as you get to the end of this mountain trail, you can see a new part of the mountain has been opened up. A big hole in the middle of it. Seems to be your only way through. Unless you want to tie all your ropes together and hope it'll stand to 200 feet.
I can fly. I'm grand.
Okay, so there we are. Cool. Now let me
I'll
just
just
see
hang out
why
of you.
my
No. You would drag me down.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I've screwed
We'd all go down
that
together,
up.
so.
1 second.
Just on a
Interesting. I'm gonna
black
do
screen
this.
at the moment.
Go to the bottom
Bottom
left,
left.
left.
corner.
Yeah, I can see my token, but nothing else.
Okay, 1 second. Let me just check. I'm going to give you. Make sure you're all at vision. Sorry about this.
To give you all the visual, essentially,
Vision on.
you're
Night vision
what,
on.
6 foot-ish, roughly. I'm guessing of your characters. My character's probably halfway up your shin.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I think I know what the problem is. Let me just.
What height are you, Ryan?
So I'm considered small. So I think I'm about 2.5 foot. If
What I
that.
will do, I'm just
And
going to
you
move you guys
have a
in because I think
smaller
it'll be the easiest thing
mushroom
to do.
hangs out with you. What size is the mushroom?
The
So
mushroom's
how is
about the
that?
size
Who
of a
can
cat.
Who can see and who can't see now that I've moved you in?
I
I
can see.
can't see.
I can see.
I can
Okay.
see.
I cannot.
Okay, so anyone who cannot see does not have dark vision, and you are in the middle of a cave. So someone's going to have to
Ah.
create a light source.
I actually don't have dark vision on this character.
Should you?
No, I don't. I shouldn't have dark vision
Oh,
on
okay.
this
Well,
character.
let's click. It's gone.
Can I?
So, let me
Like it-
just drag in. I'm just going to drag in something.
We do have a torch if that's any use.
No, nothing.
So if did we pass? Is there anything here that would be constitute a stick?
So I'll tell you what I'll do. What's the quickest way to create a light source in here?
There should be a torch on the left-hand side. You can literally just drag in.
On the left-hand side.
Yeah, on the left-hand side icons. There's just a torch thing,
Ah, very
Not-
good. Okay,
not-
excellent.
and you can drop it down, and you can put in a token there, and then we should be able to control it if you want us to take control of it.
Can you see that?
Oh,
Lovely. Thank you so much for that. It's good to
I
know.
didn't know about that.
Yeah, it's
I
not the
think you
it's not the
can-
prettiest way, but it is the quickest way.
That
and
is
for
the
these
quickest
sorts
way.
of things.
Yeah. That's why I was lamenting the fact that I have a lot of templates in my other game that I can just drag in, stuff like that, like Torch, and that you can duplicate, but they didn't transfer over to this game. Okay, so whoever wants to light up another torch, you can copy and paste that, and have a torch each.
And right.
So right click, copy.
If others have it, I won't take one.
So who else
So I can
needs a
keep
torch?
so I can keep the bow out. But
I would rather not carry one unless I have to, because I would prefer to use my 2 weapons if I can.
Okay, so you guys can figure out who wants to carry the torches.
I have dark vision, so I'm.
If there's nobody else, I will carry one because I need to see.
I can carry one because I can use one hand. For yeah.
I probably and I'll take one as well just because I
Okay.
could end up.
So drag the torch
separated.
over to your character, and then if you alt drag, so let's just alt drag with Kethra, put it there, and then if you just left click, and select both of them, I think you can move along with both. Yeah, see that?
Okay.
Great.
I can't move the thing at all.
You can't move your token. Oh, sorry.
The torch.
Oh, I need to give this control to. Sorry.
Yeah, I can.
Details.
they just need to give token control to us. It's one moment.
So Phoenix is essentially
this.
fluttering just behind Torvig or Kethra, just like they're the front wall.
Well, I was looking for the Torvig will probably be on rear guard, so keep an eye out behind. But yeah, it makes sense that the impeccable woman leads us down.
Okay,
like
everyone should be able to control that token now. There you go. Kethra, you can drag it over, yeah. And then if you left click and drag and select both of them, you should travel together.
Lovely.
Anyway, you can just drag it with you.
Nope.
Okay, moving through
Yeah.
here, you can see that this side of the cave has just been recently just blown in, probably maybe from a misfire from one of the kobolds' bomb bags, or maybe something else, something that that blew the walls of the castle open. And everyone, give me a perception check, please.
As we're going in for this, can I cast guidance on myself?
You can.
So I'll throw in chat for anyone who doesn't know
So
it.
why do you have 3 + 3? Oh, sorry, that's Phelan.
Why did I get?
Yeah, because you must have
Guidance.
ticked the guidance box.
Sorry.
So, tell me what the max they got. Anyone got over a 12? Let me know, or 12 or over.
Oh, I haven't actually put guidance on my sheet yet. Sorry.
Okay, no
I'll
worries.
do that.
And let's get rid of this, and let's move on to.
Oh
with
yes. All the things are ticked.
it's a 20, and I'll add
That's a
guidance
20.
as. Yep.
Okay, so from far to the north, well, not far to the north, from to the north, you hear sound of rushing water, and just above that, you hear. Oh, maybe this is what the boss was looking for. Oh, let's delve deeper. Maybe you'll make us a sergeant or a lieutenant or something. Be great.
We are not alone in this cave. There are probably goblins up ahead.
But more to smash.
Okay. So further up, you hear And you hear a scream. And I'm going to just give these guys all initiative because something is happening up ahead. Let me clear the turn order first.
It's okay. Something else deal with
Turns.
Goblin.
Yeah,
What the
it's
hell
really
was
bad.
that?
We come
Screaming.
back later.
This little fella's going to get an initiative. This one's going to get an initiative.
Do you want us to roll initiative as well?
Yeah,
This
you
point?
may as well for the hell of it, yeah. ADMJR79 says, hey, Kethra.
Hello.
Ooh.
Did that work? Didn't
Okay, is
work.
everyone in? Click your token and then click the initiative button up the
It's
top of the
asking
left.
for public roll.
It's not letting me click my token. What the hell?
Hey,
Oh, not 20 for Kethra.
No, it's just.
She's just ready to hit.
Oh,
things.
you clicked the torch.
Did I?
You wouldn't be the first person to do that. Where's it gone?
Sorry. I can do it again.
I'll just add you in. No. I'll just add you in.
wait, the torch
Yeah.
gets layer actions?
Yeah, right.
Torch has more power than me.
Ah! Torch is really the big bad all this time. It was
Yeah.
carrying it for us the whole.
Fire.
You roll 27.14. Where's Kethra there?
Is
Turn.
the decimal point in initiative? Is that a new thing?
No, it's sort of if you both have the same roll, the same initiative, whoever has the higher in dexterity gets the higher gets to go first, basically. Is everybody in? Goblin, Stone Creeper, Andy, Nera, Torvig, Phelan, Phoenix. Torch can go. No, I don't see everyone in.
I'll add Dex tiebreaker. to
I'm
initiative.
not seeing Kefra in the turn order.
Weird. Okay, let me just move over. Adding Kethra. Where is she?
Sorry now.
No, it's all right. I'll turn. Oh, you're the torch. That's why. Let me just get rid of that.
I am the torch. I am
Yeah, you're
fire.
the Human Torch. Human Torch was denied a bank loan. Okay, there we go. 27.14. Okay, my bad. Sorry about that. Why is this not doing it for me? Yeah, 27. Lovely. Okay. Is everyone else in? Andy, Nera, Torvig, Phelan, Phoenix, Katra. Boom. Let's go from descending. Katra, you're up first. You hear the sounds of screaming and battle from up to the north. Don't forget to bring your torch with you as you run.
Okay, yeah, I am going to move over 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. Where's my little torch gone? Got it there. Bring it with me. And go here.
If you left click and sort of drag a square, it will select both of them, and then you can move as two.
Okay, 1, 2, 30. So I'm just going to keep the 60, and I'm just going to approach here.
As far as you get, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, as your feet settle upon this sort of what looks like crafted stone bridge that runs across this rushing river, running from east to west. It's a fast flowing river. It seems odd to you as there's no river that you know of in these mountains. Yeah, so that's you. Moving up next is our Stone Creeper. My little boy.
We've gone into Minecraft land.
Okay, it's going to move.
We hear a hiss, run.
Yeah, it's going to move. Sorry, my mouse is acting up. It's going to move towards them.
Generally.
It scuttles down the wall 5, 10, 15, 20, and it's going to take a. Let me just make sure I have my shit set up here. Yep, it's going to take a shot with its Thorned Vine. At 17 to hit, that is 5 piercing and 3 acid damage.
Damn.
At this creature as
Don't like the sound of any of this.
No.
No.
So yeah, it yeah, you Catherine, you hear this whip, whoosh, and flops dead on the ground. And that's all it can do, I think. Let me just see if it has any other bonus or do. Oh, Wheaton Stone, acid coated Thorned Vine. That's all it can do. Moving on. Phoenix, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna move 2, I'm gonna move up next to Kethra, but I'm gonna be like, how high is the roof?
Oh, it's good 60 or 70 feet up.
Oh, okay. So I'll be like 10 foot in the air then.
Okay, cool. No worries. Yeah, and you hear that fast rush of the river rushing by. Is that it for you?
Yep.
Phelim, you're up.
Lovely stuff. I'll just action dash up to about here.
Okay, that's it for you.
That's it for me. And
This little
this is on.
goblin fella is no more. He's gone. Nearer.
Oh, hold on.
Nira will kind of bound up onto this rock here and take a look around.
Yeah, you can see the high walls of this chamber. Everything looks. There are a few goblin tracks, obviously, but everything else that has been blown in here. The further north you look, the older and more undisturbed, apart from the goblin tracks, it seems to be. This seems like a very, very ancient place.
And he'll say, yeah, this reminds me of my cave back home. And he'll bound off using his action to dash and probably land up somewhere around here.
Okay, excellent. So you run over your feet, kind of pressing through this loose packed earth, and as you approach the bridge, it seems to get harder and harder, and you can see then there is again, it's a sort of a man-made or humanoid-made, a very well-made bridge that seems to span this fast-rushing river. Anything else?
No, I think that's it. Just kind of
Okay.
behind his comrades.
Lovely stuff. Okay, moving on. Torvig, you're up.
So 30 feet movement to get me to
Yep.
there. The Rangers isn't going to do anything in this, so I'm going to take my action to move. Yeah, I'll do full action movement to come in there.
Okay.
Actually, you're flying, aren't you? So I'm going to actually be this side.
Nice. That a few?
That's it for me this turn, yeah.
Okay, moving on. This goblin here, he's like, you killed Barry, you bastard! And he's
Not
gonna,
Barry.
Not Barry. He's gonna take a swing with the scimitar for a 23 for 8 slashing. It is sickening squelch.
Oh, Gary.
Why does it not do that? It's -8. Yeah, and it's horrible gurgling noise. That is Barry. And then yeah, that's all he can do, I think. Let's double check. Yeah, that's it for him. Andy, you're up.
All right. Andy is not going to use dash. Yeah, and he just needs her full movement to
Okay.
get a little bit behind the party, and then she's going to ready her action to cast Eldritch Blast on the first thing that the torchlight hits ahead of her.
Not including your own companions.
Like, yeah, this
Okay.
Can we be a little more
Hashtag just
specific,
checking.
please?
Okay, cool.
not
Lovely
yet.
stuff. Katra, you're up.
Yeah, she just is not having it. She's going ahead.
Running
Although
ahead.
she kind of gives a bit of a look around just to make sure it's probably the right thing to do. She's like, maybe I should start considering other
You
people.
can't go back.
No, but like to everybody else around.
yeah.
But yeah, she's
Cool.
just going to continue on. But,
Okay, so you can move 30 feet to move, and then use your action to do
30.
another 30 feet.
yeah, I'll do that. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
30. Yeah, you can see this thing. So let's do Shift Z, and
Ooh.
it is
Yeah.
a horrible green looking thing that has these wickedly barbed vines that have this sort of bright yellow, sort of almost bile like acidic acid running down it.
Which ends the front.
Indeed. I'm not sure it has one. So yeah, that's all you've got.
Yeah.
Stone
All
Creeper
for now.
is gonna go, and it's gonna take a shot at this goblin here. So again, let's see if we can do something cool. Acid coated thorn. It's a ranged weapon, so we're gonna go with Thorned Vine again, and that is a 13 to hit the goblin, which I do believe Is it 15 or 13? I'm just gonna check.
15 with shield, 13 without.
15 with shield, yes. So it hits the shield, and this acid just begins to burn into the shield. He's like, thank the gods. That's all it's got. Phoenix, you're up.
Okay.
It looks over actually, and goes and sees Cather coming and goes, curse the gods. And that's it. That's all it's got. Phoenix, you're up.
I'm gonna move to there, not see anything, be like, damn it. Move to there. Oh crap.
Yeah, you see it.
I see something, but it's not that. So okay. Yeah, I'm gonna stay there because I'm slightly behind Kethra.
So it's like a plant. It looks like a cluster of vines with elongated tendrils and leaves, and a yellow like fluid drips from its thorns and spatters on the floor around it. Let me see if I can. No, I can't show you that. Okay.
I think I'm maybe 5 foot just behind to be able to see it.
Yep.
So I can see whatever's in front. That's it.
No worries, no worries. Is that it for you?
Yep.
Balaam, you're up.
Venom is going to dash as far as they can. The short little boots are click clattering over the stones.
Who's that clip clopping over my bridge?
And he's I keep getting that. And he gets as far as there.
Okay, lovely. Nera, you're up. Nera.
Yeah, similar to that. Dash action. Down on all fours and padding across.
Lovely.
Up to the bridge, back up on 2 legs when he gets as far as he can.
Torvig, you're up. Nothing has a.
Yeah. Again, I can see our wizards charging ahead. So.
Yeah.
I think I can get
Actually, sorry, I think I should have got moved further ahead there.
Yeah, go for it.
The 60 feet.
Tis no hassle.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay nearer to the wizard, and
Okay, that's it for you.
that's it for me.
Goblin is going to take a swing. Where's my goblins?
Go, Gary.
At
Do what you
yeah.
need to do.
It's a map that says, why are you always playing short asses at Lumbering Paddy?
That is a 16 to hit. Its AC is 12. That hits, so it's going to do 3 slashing. As it cuts one of the vines off, and it doesn't seem to make that much of a noise. It just kind of looks forlornly down at whatever it used to make its tea, and that's it for that's all that's going to happen. Moving on to Andy.
Andy's going to use her action to dash. She's going to end up just a few feet at the back of the party.
Nice. Okay, you can hear this squelching and screaming from up ahead. Kethra, you're up.
Yeah, she's definitely going to take out her hand axe anyway.
Nice.
In one hand and have the torch in the other. And she's tracking on 20, 25, 30.
Mhm.
She's going for it.
Okay, you're going to throw the hand axe?
I'm going to throw it straight for his forehead.
For the goblin.
Yeah,
Okay.
get rid of that thing.
You've got one more square as well.
Oh,
One step closer to your demise.
You are now in the short range for a hand axe. So
sorry?
Roll to hit with your hand axe.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not too sure what to do. Maybe I should take the 60 feet and go closer to the green thingamajigger and just try and cut it up.
Well, you would
No, I
use
can't
your
use
action
that
to get
action
closer.
then.
Yeah, so you can use your action now to throw an axe at it, and then use your movement next round. Or you can use your movement now and end up in its range when it tries to attack you.
Yeah, I might just stay where I am for the moment.
Yeah,
If that's the situation.
I would throw the hand axe. Sorry.
Throw it. Okay.
it's
how do
not the battle axe; it's the hand axe.
Yeah, you have a
Yeah,
hand axe.
the hand
just-
axe.
But yeah,
Yeah.
what
Okay.
could go wrong?
Yeah,
At the goblin or the little green thing majigger?
I'm
Oh,
going
20.
for the green thing instead.
22 is a hit. And let me just pull this character sheet up again. Yeah, it shoots across, and it just like again. Now you see it looks like this massive just green vines, but occasionally it just seems to turn into this caterpillar-like shape, and it's like its vines become little legs, and then it just seems to just become this amorphous blob again. But the 22 hits it. This horrible squelching noise, and you take 7 points of slashing damage. As the axe begins to disintegrate. It's being dissolved by the acid.
Oh well.
Yeah.
There's always plenty more hexes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that it for you?
As long as it's not the battle axe, I'm good.
Yeah. Anything else you'd like to do?
No, I'm okay.
Okay, so the stone creeper is going to move here, and it just scuttles along. It's going to go to there, and it's going to take a swing at the goblin, and its vines reach out. It's thorn vines, and it is an 8 to hit, which is a miss. And the goblin jumps back and goes, "Ah, it's all yours, bitch!" And that's all he can do. Stone creeper is done. Phoenix, you're up.
Just gonna have to get a firebolt, I think.
Okay.
21.
The
The
21
damage is
gonna-
so poor.
It's going to hit. Damage resistances, damage immunities. Okay, cool. That hits. Yeah, it does damage. 2 points of fire damage. It singes it and it burns it. It reacts. It doesn't like it, but it doesn't. It doesn't. Go up like a. Oh shit! It doesn't go up like a bag of accelerant on an airship.
Okay.
So,
Now I'm just gonna move up to there, and then that's my turn.
okay, Phelim, you're up.
I'm going to use my action to dash, and I want to move up beside me companion Ketra just to at least give somebody an option of attacking something other than her.
Okay, move your token.
Yourself in
Let me
danger.
know when you're done. Okay, lovely. That it for you?
That's it for me. That's all I can do.
Okay,
Yeah.
you're up.
Yeah, Nira's gonna start dashing up into around
Okay.
similar kind of space.
Yep.
I think that's around 60. That's for 45. Yeah, so we use dash action. I might as well get up a bit closer into the action.
Nice, I like it. Okay, moving on to Torvig.
I'm
Keep
going
up
to
the rear.
stay somewhat in the shadows,
Okay.
I think.
Okay.
I'm going to take a
Interesting.
bit of a shot, though, aren't I? From where I am. Oh, darn it. Can I take the shot and not... Or is Kefir entirely in the way if I
Not
stay?
at all.
Sorry.
They're kind of moving back and forth. It's a throws of combat. She's not just
Yeah,
standing square still.
checking.
So you can take a shot.
So take the shot.
Yep.
For a 20 to
Oh,
hit.
20 on the stone
sh-
creeper.
On the stone creeper. I
Nice,
will
that'll hit.
also, as I'm pulling it back, you'll just see this little wisp of energy come off. There's a really crude pendant. Shines up the arrow bit, and I'm putting on Favoured Foe.
Oh,
To
nice.
add some extra damage.
Okay.
So that is 9 points of piercing.
9 points of piercing, and it splits it in two. One larger half and one little half. The larger half just falls to the deck. The little half it has one tendril left and it rears up towards Kethra. That's all. Anything else?
No, that's all I've got.
Okay. The goblin goes, he spits on it, the stone creeper. You're dead, you little bastard. And he moves up here and he goes, now you're dead, you wagon. And he's going to have a go at you, Catherine. With a scimitar for a 12 to hit.
No.
Okay, you just throw the battle axe up and it hits the blade of the battle axe with this horrible screech. This metal on metal screech. And it does nothing. It's like, oh shit! And moving on to Andy.
All right, excellent. Andy is going to, we'll use full movement. 10, 20, 30, kind of along the wall here.
Yep.
And then as she kind of gets to the other side of the bridge, her kind of eyes, it's like almost violet. The pupils seem to grow, and she casts Hex on the stone creeper.
Okay.
And you see this sort of necrotic energy start to like pulse along its vines a little bit, and she kind of rears back and kind of thrusts forward an open palm, casting Eldritch Blast.
Oh, okay. Nice. Roll to hit.
Eldritch fucking die.
25 is a hit for 7 force damage. And as these two circular discs with runes on them, or however you want them to materialize, it hits it, and it seems to open up, to just wrap around it, and this cube of black energy just seems to open up and envelop over it, and it just gone for
Very
this.
satisfying. Oh, is it down?
You've killed it.
Hey, love that.
This little thing goes, ah! And he looks at Catherine and goes, we did it! Go team! and he holds his fist out to you to get a fist bump.
Yeah.
I was gonna get a bump.
Yeah, so is that it for you, Andy?
Yes, that'll be.
Okay, Kathra, you're up. He holds his fist out. We did it! Teammate! Go team! Fist bump!
Yeah, she's just standing staring at him as if he's like, are you really this stupid?
Just cut
He's
his
just
head off
taking-
and be done with it.
She's taking the battle axe one-handed and going to just go for the head.
Oh, okay, roll to hit. 18 will do it for 7 slashing. So, like, what are you trying to do to the head? Just lop it off?
I'm just take it right off.
Oh, and it just goes straight off. Sails across the room and just hits here with its horrible kind of hollow kind of duck, duck, duck,
4.
as it hits the deck. And it drops to its knees. Its hands reflectively, sort of reflexively going up towards the head it used to have, and then it falls to the deck.
Yeah.
That
She's just
is-
looking at it and she's like, good.
Is that a goal
Good.
or a point?
I like it. Good.
Good.
Excellent. Okay. What would you like to do? I'll take you out of the turn order.
Okay. Can I try and investigate this creature to see, like, if I could maybe capture some of its acidity and stuff?
Which creature? The creature in that
The
in my-
vine thing.
in my description, I said it was casting another plane.
Oh shit! Sorry.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Damn it.
Sorry,
Okay. No, that's fine. Yeah.
I got a bit flavorful, and so I kind of have to follow through. So
No, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, I guess we check out these bodies then. I guess.
Is
Yeah, the
everyone
two
all
goblins.
right? Is anyone hurt?
No,
pretty
I'm
good.
fine.
Few harmless scratches, nothing to worry about.
I'm okay. It's fine.
each goblin has a scimitar and a short bow. Scimitar is standard scimitar, and short bow, and they each have 8 arrows with them. And
Can I?
to search,
I'll restock my quiver.
yeah,
at
if you wish
the
to
very
search
least.
for other things, roll an investigation check, please.
Okay.
I will guide if I see someone's doing it.
Okay. Oh, that is amazing, Ryan.
Wow.
How do you do it?
Those
All I'm
skills.
more doing is just consoling you to go.
Yeah.
I'm looking through these bodies, but unfortunately, the blood has squirted into my eyes from the open neck of this creature, and I'm like, "What? I can't see."
You have
Phoenix.
little blood on face.
Somebody help! I can't see.
Your
Help
your,
me.
your hand goes
Phelan.
into Phelan's pouch, and you're like, "Oh, a gold piece! I found a gold."
Caleb takes out a lovely, clean white handkerchief and just gives your face a little wipe
Okay,
and throws the handkerchief away.
yeah,
Yeah.
you're back.
Thank you.
Problem.
Okay, so,
Try and keep yourself clean.
anyone
in
else want to
future.
roll investigation? One more person can do it, and then you have to
Yeah, I want to see if they have any other weapon I can take.
Okay.
I have.
I need to find a macro that gives me advantage on everything.
8. Yeah, you find 2 silver pieces between the two of them.
I will gladly take them.
Okay, that's all you find for now. Again, you hear the rushing of water up ahead. Would you like to move your tokens along? And, if you wish to
keep on the
explore.
move.
Move to about there.
Okay, another constructed bridge spans the gap here in this natural cavern. What would you like to do? The rush of water is loud in your ear.
Move up to it.
Raise your voice to be heard amongst each other. There are
We
no
can-
tracks.
Will we all go out together, or maybe one of us should go first and see? Is there a trap or anything like that?
I could scout ahead if you would like. Or
Yeah,
someone else
that's a
would
great idea. Off you go. We'll hang around here. Give us a shout if there's any bother. Yeah.
like. Like she kind of like chews the inside of her cheek a little bit, just like the sarcasm is just, it doesn't really hit her well, but she's like kind of all right, be right back, and she's gonna proceed forward.
I'll be right. Oh, okay, excellent. So can I get a dexterity saving throw, please?
Oh no. Okay, yeah, no problem. Hey, I still got inspiration. That's pretty cool. Hopefully I don't need it. Dex save.
So DC 12 to avoid the damage on the rocks below the illusionary 20 feet of the bridge.
Oh wow.
The roll. There we go.
Save DC 12.
I'm gonna use my
5.
inspiration.
You can. That will be a 15.
15.
And just some housekeeping, if you use your inspiration, I know we all roll with advantage, but if you use your inspiration, you do need to roll again. You can't just take the advantage. Okay.
Okay.
Are we all okay with that?
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
that makes
that's
sense.
fine.
Cool.
Yeah.
Housekeeping rules, just because it adds to the entertainment for the folks looking on at your misery in the in chat. So that's a 15. So you do fall. You step through what is an illusory bridge. Let me just draw a shape. Pretty much this here is not bridge. It's just an illusionary bridge. Yeah, you fall and you take 15. You will take. Where's it gone?
I mean, I feel kind of bad for Andy, but I'm glad I made the decision in the first place.
So,
I think it
half
was a
to
good call for
3.
the group in general, you know.
Okay, so half to 3, you take 3 points of damage as you land on the spiky rocks beneath, and you are washed down here, 5 feet per round.
Oh god.
Andy, are you okay?
Can we react to that?
You can. What would you like to do? So you
I'll-
will be here right now.
Move around to here, and I'll take out my rope and try and throw it down.
Okay, give me. How would you? What mechanic do you think you would like to use for this?
Oh,
Can I add to this a little bit? Is that all
Yeah,
right?
of course you can. Yeah.
maybe. Oh, sorry. Go on.
I was gonna say, as I see Phelim taking out the rope, I'm basically gonna fly over the top of him, grab one end of it, and fly it down to Andy.
Hey.
Can I
Okay.
just take hold of Phelim and stop him going down afterwards?
Yes, you
I can
can.
be the anchor
So,
point,
yeah.
I think, at this point.
So move your token over. So Phelim throws the rope. Let's get a dexterity, just a standard dexterity. Yeah. Standard dexterity check from you, Phelim. That's a 17. And I will take a dexterity check with advantage from Andy to grab onto it.
Oh yes.
That's a 13, isn't it? That's a dexterity save you rolled.
Oh,
I
but
don't
no,
think
it would be
matters.
the same. I don't have.
It would be the
bonus
same.
to
So
my
that's a
save.
13. That's enough.
13.
Now, Phoenix, you're holding onto this rope, are you?
I'm flying it down and handing it off.
Okay, cool. Well, that's enough for me. You guys managed to tackle Andy, and Andy, you have been saved. As the current sort of bashes you against the rocks a little bit, you don't take any damage, but
Hey,
you feel a bit tender.
should just call it. It's a fake bridge. Climb back up.
Okay.
Take a better look at this.
I was just going to hand it to Phoenix. Does he hit bridge till it's no longer illusion? Then tie a rope beyond. We'll climb over.
Okay. So I'll take the other end of the rope then,
Hmm.
and as Torvig has suggested, I'll fly across, but like keep putting my foot down to see where the
Okay.
illusion ends.
Yep. And without without much ado, you guys figure out where it starts and where it ends, and you can make your way across without any checks or anything like that. It's
Hey.
pretty simple.
Holy stuff.
Thank you very
Listen,
much.
Again, I'll wait till
So-
everyone else is over.
Okay.
And I can make that running jump now. I've seen what the distance is of it.
Okay.
So I
yeah,
can
yeah.
bring the other end of the rope back.
You
so we
can,
don't
of
lose the
course.
rope.
Yeah, you can.
Lovely stuff. And I'll put it back in my backpack.
Okay, as you guys make your way through the caverns, you can see up ahead are a lot of webs.
Don't stand too close.
They look old, and there's a lot of dust on them.
Would you like me to get rid of them?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
So fireball.
Don't.
Nice.
Okay. The webs just erupt. And as they do, you hear honk, 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 as this little creature moves towards you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, is it that goose from that one shot?
You can see.
Oh,
What the fuck
It
is
looks
that?
like a little spider with a cone for a proboscis, and it's making this alarm noise, honk, 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 out of its proboscis, and it's just standing there, and its little legs are they're very excitedly chittering up and down, it's going honk, honk, and it looks over its shoulder,
Oh no.
and then it looks back at you and goes honk.
Oh,
It turns around and walks away.
no, come back.
leave it be.
Do a quick prayer up to Nyleia for an apology for destroying some of the natural order.
And then from around the corner you hear explosion of rock and rubble and whatever entrance or had been accidentally created in here, and you hear seize them.
Ugh.
Boss, the first one to claim that heads gets to live.
Definitely time to move on. Even you, Andira. Moving on.
Yes.
What would you like to do? Move your tokens.
Gonna move to yeah.
Okay. Yep, you can see all the webs they've been burned through. You can make your way through if you wish.
Slowly moving through, just checking to see if there's anything. Keeping
Okay,
a quick
roll
eye
investigation.
out. Oh yeah. Ooh. -1.
Go for 11. Yeah, all seems well.
Not too bad.
You
Can
look
I
up
call-
to the roof. Yeah,
Can I call out to that defeated creature?
yeah. It's interesting. It's an interesting adjective. Okay.
I'm just gonna be like a
Little thing, come here.
Okay.
Oh, it's still up ahead, is it?
Oh.
Roll an animal handling check.
Okay. 17.
Hey.
17. It does this honk, honk, and then he goes honk, and its legs kind of, and it moves a little bit. Where are you? You have to-
I'm back
you have to
here.
move up. Yeah, you'll have to move up to it.
Yeah. Okay. I'll move up to it.
And it moves up to you. And it sort of puts its little horn-like proboscis to you, and it goes honk.
And I'll just kind of lean down to
What's
it.
going on with this thing?
I'll just lean down to it and I'll just go honk.
It goes. So you've seen before. Yeah, I'll just ship see it again. It's it there. And it is honk.
Better not be alerting something.
How big is it compared to me?
It is a holler spider, tiny beast, chaotic neutral.
So it's smaller than me. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
It's tiny.
I'm gonna kind of hold out my arm to see if it'll like just sit on my forearm.
And it does. Runs up your arm. Honk.
Honk, honk.
Honk. It scuttles onto your shoulder. Seems happy with this arrangement.
Okay, it's good for me.
Okay.
Just turn to the group and just be like, nah.
You've got a mushroom on one side and like a little honking spider on the other.
It's a holler spider, and I'm going to give you.
Hollers.
I'm going to give you control of it. It is not. It's not a familiar. So if it dies, it dies.
Yeah.
Where are you doing right now? It's in your journal now, and it can be moved and controlled by you. You should be able to
Nice.
open it.
Okay, thank you.
So it has a couple of things. It's action. So it's reaction. When the holler spider detects a creature within 60 feet of it, the spider can emit a hoot or trumpet audible within 300 feet of it. The noise continues until the creature moves out of range. The spider's handler uses an action to soothe it, or the spider ends the alarm. No action required. It has a bite. Reach to 5 feet. It can do 1d4 plus 2 piercing damage. Its other action can hoot. So it's a ranged weapon attack, range 20 to 60, one target. Hit is 1d is plus 5. If it hits, it's 1d6 plus 2 thunder damage. If the holler spider scores a critical hit, it is pushed 5 feet away from the target. And then it has distressed discharge. And this recharges
see
in a
the
5
doctor
or
for that.
6. Yeah, I know, right? You can get a cream. The holler spider releases a short distressed cacophony in a 15-foot cone. Each creature in the area must make a DC 12 con saving throw or take 5 2d4 thunder damage and fail save, or half as much damage on a successful one. The holler spider is pushed 15 feet in the opposite direction. It has 14 hit points. Its AC is 12, and it is yours to control.
Nice.
Yeah.
My aim is
DJ says, how large is this spider in comparison to a tarantula? It's tiny, so it's about the same size, I would imagine.
Which is very thankful to Phoenix, because if it was any bigger, it'd probably eat him.
Yeah. Okay. So what would you like to do? Moving along?
Yeah, I'm going to push
Continue
on a bit
on.
with him.
Keep moving.
Keep moving. As you move through, you can see two very, very dead and very, very decomposed and dried out giant spiders. Presumably, these are its former employers. These are who it honked to alert. But unfortunately, they're dead and they cannot be alerted.
I know it's hard from distance, but do we get an idea as to maybe time? Like, do they look like they're freshly grossed out, or do they?
No, it's hundreds and hundreds of years.
Oh,
They're just
wow.
like they're barely like just a dark patch in the ground.
Okay.
You can see it didn't move far from them though. In the hundreds of years that it was still here. They just loved them too much.
How old is it? Jesus. As we go past it, then I'm gonna cover its eyes. Just kind of soothing it, like it's okay.
As you do that, and it realizes that it can't see. It goes honk.
It's like a child, like just trying to chill it out.
I'll
Moving
say,
along. Who wants to cross the bridge first?
take it easy here, guys.
All right, let make up for last.
I'm going to give you guidance this time, so you can add a 1d4 to
Okay.
any checks.
Are you just running for it, or are you going to investigate?
Oh, absolutely going to investigate.
Okay. I will need investigation, my friend.
Right. 5.
That's a 5. All
Add a
is
d4
well.
for all the good it's going to do.
All is well in the cave, my friend.
So
This bridge is
I feel like
safe.
so I
Would you like
DM,
it up with you
awarded
in
me
case you
inspiration,
fall
But I
again?
also have one from earlier from the chat. Can I use that now?
You can use you certainly can use your inspiration. Yeah.
Because
roll again.
she really wants to not make a fool of herself a second time.
17.
17,
Yeah,
and I'll
so-
use the guidance.
Okay.
'Cause you cast it. 19.
19.
Okay.
Luckily you did. Interestingly enough, this section of the bridge here is illusory. There is a safe path, it seems, as you sort of, use the edge of your scythe or whatever it is, and you just kind of poke, figure it out. There is a safe way past.
Hmm.
All right, well, everybody hug the one wall here, and we should be fine. I'll keep walking and make sure that this doesn't switcheroo on us halfway through or anything.
So further back in the cave, you hear this. Ah!
Oh, and there's
They
something very pleasant sounding over
murdered
there.
my minions. And then you hear, They beat me to it. Okay, making your way across the bridge.
Making
And,
sure
yeah.
that it doesn't do anything screwy
Yeah.
at the end
No,
here.
you guys can make it through, no problem at all. The beast master over here is flying along. Okay,
I'm just surrounding myself with as many shields as possible.
Okay.
Start moving a little slower and just listening, trying to get the drop on something before it gets the drop on us.
Okay, moving along. Everything seems okay.
I just start keeping an ear out for anything following us.
You certainly can, yeah. Roll a perception check, please.
And I will hold that very crude thing and guide myself for this one.
Okay.
She'll give me an 11. Wow.
Oof, yeah. Hard to tell though. The sound of rushing water and sort of terrifying screams seem to have combined to confound your senses.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Wonder, should we set an ambush? It's likely that we heard that guy talking behind us, didn't we?
Yeah, that is the son of the Graven King himself.
Not sure we want to face him directly. I think we should be moving
Get
on.
the vibe that that an ambush might not do much. Oh, okay, Kethra. Can you see that?
No.
Okay, keep moving until you can.
It meets the man
Oh.
of your demise.
There you go. So you see now, obviously, it's actually a lot larger than
Wow.
it seems on the map. It's actually about 60 foot long, 30 foot wide, 30 foot high, and it's this massive, off green, off turquoise, colored massive gem, and it has a huge hole in the side. And as you look in, there seem to be seats and places to stow equipment and something, and a lot of weird controls that you don't know how to, you've no idea what to do.
I'll just shout to the team going, guys, you need to come over here. Quick. Who knows how to drive?
I have a crystal.
Is it a land vehicle?
It just seems to be a huge, massive gem.
Would
It's
Nira
like
have
that
any
can-
idea what it is? Would he have seen anything like this in his travels? Or is this-
Absolutely not. You've never seen anything like this before. Anyone who is proficient or has dealt with the arcane is more than welcome to make an investigation check on the outside and then an investigation check on the inside.
Okay,
We're
so I
just,
guess-
seize them, and it's close.
investigation on the
I'll check
outside,
it quick.
Yep.
and then investigation on the inside.
I need Arcana for the inside, but
Oh, sorry,
no, no.
Arcana. Yeah.
So you can take the 14 and add your Arcana.
Wait, what did I roll? A 10, so it'd be 16.
So for the investigation, the first one on the where did you 10 plus your investigation is 14 on the outside. So you figure out this. It's hard to tell what it is, but it's definitely it the stink of magic off it is like you can feel it. Like your fingers tingle, and the hair on your arms just they're just standing. And then as you do your, what's your Arcana plus? You can take that 18. Sorry, that 14 plus your Arcana.
So it'd be dirty 20.
Dirty 20. As you go inside, this is going to take a couple of rounds, but you can figure out it's something. It's quite weird. Give me 1 second. You figure out this thing has. It's not just an instruction manual. You just seem to get a vibe off it, and there's 3 controls, and they seem to be written in not a language you won't understand, but there's almost pictures or hieroglyphics that make sense to you. And the one on the left says you figure out this means land, and the one in the middle means embark. and the one on the very right means plane shift.
Ho, 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 ho.
It's at that moment you hear a massive explosion and the sound of stone falling into water, as if the bridge closest to you has just exploded.
Guys,
If you have plan, do now.
I found a crystal.
Does that mean?
No,
I do get it.
like a
Sorry.
Tesla. It's a crystal.
I love
crystal.
it. I love it.
Nice.
Excellent.
Yeah, so there's no way out of it, right? Apart from we can't see any exits.
No way out that you know of.
Get in. Let's go.
Get in.
Get in.
Says, okay.
Unless you want
Sure.
to die.
Yeah, Nira's in.
You're all getting in.
Torvik will make sure everyone else is in first, and then we'll.
Okay, you bring in your little holler spider.
Oh yeah, he's coming.
Okay, you have to you have to name him or her. You haven't quite discovered who or what they are. Okay, so what control are you hitting first?
So embark.
Embark. Okay, give me 1 second. I just pull this up again because it always goes back to the start of the thing.
This is,
Embark.
We're all going to die from the puzzle. It's take too long.
I will say I don't know what's going to happen.
Okay, so you hit the embark thing, and just the side of the door, the side of the hole in this massive gem, just almost as if the gem itself just begins. If you can imagine a fast time lapse of crystal just growing, and it does that, and it goes, and it rises when it attempts to rise 600 feet off the ground, but hits the roof. Bang! Everyone is thrown up and hits the roof. You all take a point of damage as it attempts to rise 600 feet off the ground and hits the roof of this cave, unable to break through.
I have to ask. Moo was on my backpack. Does he take the damage as well?
Nah, not so. I'll let you out it.
Otherwise, that was going to be bye, Moo.
It's all good. It's all good.
Are we ready?
Yeah, I think
I don't
so.
have any other choice, really.
Maybe don't hit the roof this time.
Okay.
Phelim says half messing.
So I will hit the plane shift.
Okay, so as you do that, you just see the whole jewel begins to go, and for a second it begins to disappear without you, and you're like, oh fuck, and you almost feel as you're like as if you're about to be deposited out the underside of it, but then you feel yourself sort of attuned to that pulsing, that pulsating, and it's at that point you see this wrapped, oh my god, sorry, I'm after coming out of the game. I hope you didn't, guys. Did you guys come out of the game?
No, we're still there.
Nope.
Cool.
No.
I'm sorry. Cool. Okay. So as it happens, you see this massively, this 12-foot tall creature wrapped in grey and black robes, just sort of, and it seems to have some sort of limp or something. And it's there. It is, the thing we've been searching for. And it seems, and it goes. And
Are there any holes in this thing, or are we looking through? What are we looking?
No, you're. As it pulses, it seems to become more translucent with each pulse, and so you get a glimpse of this thing and it's gone. Another glimpse of this thing and it's gone, and then you can see it. You can't see its face because it's completely wrapped with. It's completely shrouded, but it's very, very unhappy, and it's like its body language can tell you it means to end you, and then nothing but gray, and you feel the breath push from your lungs, and your vision swims until what seems like a second and an eternity. You were in this this space. Gray, purple, blue clouds just drifting listlessly around the place. And below you, you see this massive, massive diamond just floating in the middle of space. Around it curves what looks like a community, a city, some sort of almost almost country, but it's that large, and it just curves around the diamond, and this thing just goes and brings you down to this landing point. And as you look through these translucent sides, you see everyone who must work or is expected to guard this area where this thing lands. Their minds are blown, and like 10, 20, 30 people run towards your craft, and the side of it opens, and this purple-robed wizard steps forward. He goes, "Well, welcome to the Radiant Citadel."
So, sorry, the Radiant what?
Who's a founder member here?
Me?
You, is it? Well, they're gonna want to speak to you. And just
We're a team.
peering
He's
around.
not going alone.
Yeah.
And they are fascinated by it. And you can see now, this long crystal path leads up this hill, and as you look out, you can see it goes through this arch where there's guards standing by, and through the arch you can. It's hard to take in, but what you can see is that all of the houses and buildings and everything that is a part of a city has been actually carved out of this diamond. This massive diamond. So nobody built anything on it. They just carved things out of it.
Okay.
And
Incredible.
everyone's looking in at you.
What kind of races and creatures and stuff are we seeing?
There are dwarves, elves, kobolds, halflings, humans. This is like a mishmash and an amalgamation of all sorts of races. Dragonborn. There are gnolls. There's all sorts of creatures here.
So it's a full miasma. Okay.
Yeah, and so the wizard there in the purple robes is just like, they're gonna want to see you. That's where we leave it for tonight. Welcome to the Radiant Citadel.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Oh,
that was so cool.
Hope you enjoyed it.
Excellent.
absolutely.
Thank
Thanks,
you,
gang.
sir.
Thanks everyone for sticking with us. And we will be back in a month.
4 weeks.
4 weeks. We'll be back in 4 weeks' time to see what you guys make of the Radiant Citadel itself, and maybe you can find your place here. Who knows? Thanks everyone very much. Please stay tuned, because tomorrow, well, you can log off and log back on again, but tomorrow we have DM Richard and Humblewood, Mystery in the Churn, and I do believe they've leveled up to level 17, is it?
Damn.
Maybe. I've lost track of where they got to. They're high level.
Pretty serious, yeah. And stuff's going to get real, so tune in for that. And then there'll be no Cloaks of Minehelm on Sunday, so I'm not sure if we're doing anything, but stay tuned on our social media and we'll see. Thanks everyone for tuning in, and lots of love. We'll see you soon.